great because you're not married to a pop star? Take a second to say those words aloud to yourself.
She has a point. It's kind of sad.
Since we're on the subject of wet dreams, when are you going to get a grip on reality and stop fantasizing about Tokyo? Place will chew you up and spit you out.
Not if I'm a trendy farmer, it won't.
A trendy farmer? Yeah, let me give you a clue there, Slick. 2 weeks, you'll come crawling back on your hands and knees. Yoko like you'd be lucky winding up married to the hometown harvest queen.
Oh, so now you have a crystal ball? Yucatan and me will be together. We'll grow rice in Harajuku, then we're gonna, wait for it, take Roppongi by storm with cows. You'll see. Harvest Queen will have to find someone else. Besides, the only hometown girl my age is you.
Huh? A crazy coincidence, huh? Funny how little details like that can skip your notice.
Kosuke, Minori, please. How about you stop whatever this is and, work?
Sorry, my bad.
Gee, thanks. Way to get me on Kay's bad side today.
Hey, it takes two to tango!
That cow! That cow! Actually, I think it's a bull! Whatever, it's out in its bed! Gotta teach her down! Medic!
They need better pens.
It was one of the peacocks last time, right?
Nah, it was the goat. The peacock was the time before that.
Hey! Back to work! What's not our problem? Runaway cattle.
Huh? Actually...
Whatever happens, we can't let her ruin the crop! And how are we supposed to do that?
I'm on it, guys!
Dude, Zaki-Zaki's insane!
He's got this! He made it to nationals! Kaki-Zaki!
The thing is a monster! Why do they keep it around?
Whoa.
Okay, what do we do?
Just take this and run like hell!
Oh, come on, give me some slack! I got no beef with you! Poor choice of words! Sorry, don't feel me sorry! Well, so far so good. Oh, Wakatana, it was just awful. No one even cared. I was almost trampled.
Kosuke, you brought the career survey, right?
Yeah. You made up your mind about college?
Nah, still kind of on the fence about it. Only thing I know for sure is I want to specialize in agriculture.
At least that's the plan. Look at me. I'm just here because my family's been farmers since, forever.
You telling me you got nothing lined up?
Well, there's Tokyo.
Wait! Seriously?
Yeah, why?
Bumpkin, you really think this trendy farmer thing's gonna take off?
As a matter of fact, I already know where I'm gonna start. A magical place called Furikoshi High School!
Okay. Just so I'm absolutely clear, in dead earnest, you actually listed high school as a career choice?
That's dumb. Like, really dumb.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop talking to me like I'm an idiot!
Oh, brother. So I guess it's safe to say you've got it bad for this pop star chick?
Yukitako's a goddess, not a pop star chick. She's a goddess!
And what exactly makes her a goddess?
Her dancing dinner plate eyeballs! Her delicate duck-faced mouth! Those rosy apple cheeks! That angelic voice from heaven! Her long, naturally straight hair! The way her eyebrows arch as if to say, who me?
Right, thanks. We get the picture.
Oh, no, you don't, my friend. Not till you've heard me talk about that one-of-a-kind, ice-melting smile.
Wrap it up, lover boy. No one here gives a crap. The story's about life after school.
Okay, fine. What you put on yours, then? College or job?
Well, I guess all things considered, let's say job. Something in an office? Hang on! Don't read it!
If any of those things happen in an office, you're doing them wrong.
This is dumb. Really dumb.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot! I'm thinking long-term. Stop running your mouth, Bulgarians!
It's Fun Bags McGee!
Their name is Kocho! Say it with me now! Kocho Yoshida, got it? The plebes in cultivation are a tragedy. Small-minded gutter snipes, that's you. Production science is wasted on you. Why they lump cultivators and animal husbandry students together, I'll never know. I'm charged with the care of animate creatures. You all just roll around in the dirt. The students across the hall will thank you to keep it down to a dull roar. Your inane chatter is distracting. Oh, like your big smelly cow isn't putting us all off our game? Silence, Bulgarian tramp! You know nothing. Sit down and be schooled. This magnificent beast Sage Haku by name is a Hidalshi, the highest of the elite body rank.
Which makes no real difference in her market value.
Actually, her fetching price is expected to be stratospheric, please.
Yeah! Give the magnificent beast room to breathe, people!
You can't just switch sides at a time! That's not how this works!
I pick the side that doesn't murder me!
Violence in lieu of dialogue. I must say you sum up the cultivators perfectly.
Yoshida.
How dare you address me as though we were equals? We are worlds apart!
Cows are sort of on the skittish side, right? They don't do all that great around people. Not to tell you your job, but do you think it's a smart idea to bring one into a classroom full of loud, obnoxious vulgarians?
Trying to hoist me by my own petard, eh? Well, your attempt at a touche is as predictable as you.
Wow. Not cool.
Following this morning's debacle, I realized Agehagu's reaction could create a teachable moment. Call this an exercise in moron endurance.
Moron endurance? That actually makes sense. Nice. Well done, Yoshida. That's some cutting-edge animal psychology technique. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Well, so long as we're on the same page, I suppose, so you understand why it's inappropriate to confer with me on even terms. Good. Cultivator, plebe. Good morning, class. Get a load of this spectacular weather we're having. Not too hot, not too cold. Makes it now feel like Goldilocks at the wedding altar. Miss! Yes, Miss Nakazawa. Points for calling me Miss, by the way. Teacher may not look 40, but that doesn't mean she's not feeling her age. Fun bags! Anita, you should have brought a big smelly cow in the classroom. Huh, how about that? I'm assuming you have a really good explanation, Yoshida. Yes, ma'am. You see, Mr. Muzu suffered an unfortunate accident. I thought it best that I care for her while he recovers.
That's a complete 180 from what you said.
And you think you're up to the task of babysitting a cow? Oh, absolutely. You'd know better than me. Oh, Miss Becky, come on! This is totally ridiculous. If she gets to bring a cow into the classroom, then the rest of us should be able to bring our planters too. There's fair. Who's with me on this? Speak up, guys!
I'm with her. It's not right. Why do the animal husbandry snobs always get special treatment?
Because we don't make the school spend money on stupid things like fertilizer trials.
Well, why don't you share some of that produce you're always tasting, huh?
Everybody, stop arguing! Now listen and listen good. We're all in the same boat. Focus on each other's positive traits. But Miss Becky, it's really unfair that she gets to bring her cow. What's unfair about observing the caste system?
Give me a tomato.
Sure, I'll throw one at you.
All right, who wants to hear a tale of romance? Your favorite teacher found herself in an upscale 5-star restaurant last night, sipping wine across from the most intriguing man she'd ever met. Rich, sophisticated, handsome, hanging onto every teensy little word she had to say. A man and woman would love not to have to make up out of soul-crushing loneliness. That's right, boys and girls. Yours truly was on a date with an empty seat. Okay then, what do you say we get started?
Down the hatch. Second, please.
Good, right? Alrighty then, coming right up. Thanks for the grub.
Man, that was good.
Tempers flare today in the House of Councillors over the Prime Minister's proposed tax increase. Members of the opposing party accuse the minister's
Why are human beings hardwired to care about taste when it comes to food? I mean, it's a blatant design flaw when you think about it. We want flavor. Nutrition? We eat what tastes good. If we're lucky, it's also good for us. Why would God make us that way? Is he even real? Blasphemy! Of course he's real! He just put all of his genius into creating Yucatan!
Kosaku?
She is living proof that God loves us all and wants us to be happy!
Kosaku?
Any guy who doesn't grovel at Yucatan's feet isn't worthy to call himself a man!
Earth to Kosaku, come in!
Damn it, what do you want? Can't you see I'm deep in meditation?
Seriously need to look at the television.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
What? Like anything's a bigger deal than my Yucca.
Excuse me, is it true you're retiring?
God is dead! It's not true! I refuse to accept it! No, 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 no! It's all a vicious lie!
Will you come out of there already? We're gonna be late for class.
Life marches on, dude.
Fine, I shouldn't have to do this, but... Time to come out and face reality! Why do you have to be such a pain? Everybody gets... What's wrong with you? Can't believe people actually buy those. You're kidding me. And here I've been thinking you were a semi-normal human being. You do realize this means we have no choice but to take you out back and put you down, right? At least tell me you're wearing a shirt under there.
No, I am not wearing a shirt! Yucatan and I are of one flesh!
Textbook PTSD. He's like that guy who can't wash the sheets after his girlfriend puts the kibosh on their relationship. It might be too late for him.
Hey! Stop being afraid for 2 seconds and come back to the real world! If you don't come to class, you'll fail. Nobody wants that. How else are you going to be a trendy farmer?
what'd be the point?
Excuse me?
I only ever grew stuff so I could send fresh vegetables to Yucatan.
Kibo 209 to Osaka, boarding on platform 16. Kibo 209 to Osaka.
Let me make sure I get this. You sent it all to her? Everything you've grown in class since forever goes to feed a well-off Japanese pop star?
Yep. Eggplants in particular, though. Big, bulging eggplants.
Pretty sure that's harassment.
Congratulations, you're a stalker.
What are you talking about?
If you were a girl, how would you feel about some complete and total stranger shipping you a box of produce shaped like that?
But she lives in Tokyo. It's a concrete jungle over there. It's impossible to find good veggies. Come on, who cares what it's shaped like? It's fresh.
Listen, I know in your mind this is all completely innocent.
Thanks. Knew you'd get it. That's why you and me are bros.
You ever send this girl anything else?
Loads of big, warty cucumbers.
Fight squad! Book this pervert now!
I just said we're bros!
Come on, Midori! We've got to wash our hands of this creepazoid guilt by association!
Wait, I said a bunch of other stuff too! Sweet corn, bitter corn, some mushrooms from the forestry department. That shipment's gonna have some daikon in there. I tried to give her a little...
I don't want to be an accessory.
You're so pathetic. You really see nothing wrong with this, huh?
There isn't! I'm just trying to do something nice for someone special!
It's creepy.
All right, that does it. School me. Now, explain to me exactly what it is I'm doing wrong here. Go on. I'm all ears.
Give me a break. You need to be told why it's creepy?
Apparently, yeah. What about sending something made with love to someone who means the world to you is such a huge crime?
You don't think eggplants might have been a little too suggestive? Fine, never mind the eggplants. The real issue is you mailing them anonymously to someone you've never even met. Yeah.
No, nuh-uh. Don't skip over the eggplant thing. You're the one who made it the hot button. Put yourself in my shoes. Your best friend's ragging your produce. I mean, come on. You wouldn't need an explanation?
No one's ragging on your produce. It's just eggplants are shaped funny.
Oh, I see. So eggplants are shaped funny. Funny as in dirty. Uh-huh. Remind you of something, maybe? Seems like a personal problem if you ask me.
Hey, it's not... Look, I don't make the rules, okay?
And what rules are those? You'll have to spell them out for me. Describe for me what the eggplant looks like so I'll know for future reference. Come on, it's clearly important. What are they shaped like, huh?
They're shaped like a pain.
Nice one. You have to admit you had that coming.
Yeah, guess it's kind of hard to argue with the logic of that from this perspective.
Whatever. She probably doesn't even open the box you mail them in. You ever gotten a response from this girl?
Never have, never will.
Don't be so dramatic. You're bound to get something from her, eventually.
I've stayed anonymous.
There's officially no hope for you.
Makes it that much creepier.
It doesn't matter. Just because her career's over doesn't mean you get to skip class. Here, get off your rump and make an effort. We're all in this together.
Pass! Life as I know it is over. From now on, if you want me, you have to talk to Yucatan.
Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so Fine, the real one's probably a total bitch anyway.
Blasphemer! Just because no man in his right mind would give you his necklace doesn't mean you get to come up. Goodbye, future offspring.
I am not going to say this again. Stop being a titty baby and grow a pair. Our grades are on the line, and if you don't get it in gear, I'll give the holier-than-thous and animal husbandry free rein to mangle your shriveled ball sack. Now, do we have an understanding, or do I need to drill you a little more?
Got it. Why are we doing this? There's no point.
Stop bitching. Nobody cares what you think. Kay, make him focus on his work.
Huh? Right.
So last night was a complete wash. Literally, I bought this fabulously expensive essential oil I read about online. Everyone says makes you look 10 years younger. Talk about incredible. Oh, my skin was so soft you'd think I just popped out of the womb. Then I thought, why spend so much, right? What's so essential about essential oils that any old oil won't do? So went into the kitchen for a bottle of extra virgin olive oil with a sprinkle of chili powder, because, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. And let me tell you, boys and girls, it made me slick, as in like a fish. A fish! So out comes a smartphone, because we all know I'm a bit of an overshare. Selfie after selfie posted on the web. Good times. Kind of pathetic, actually. A grown woman dousing herself in olive oil to try and grab a little attention from the opposite sex. That class is what adult...
Pleased to meet you, Miss Yukata. Oh, sorry, I mean, Miss Kinoshita. I'm Kosaku Hata, so hi. Right. Give me a sec. This is my friend, Wakadana, or Young Master. Anyway, let me be the first to welcome you to Tamo Nori, where everyone's a team player.
Is he talking like a recruiter, or is it just me?
Oh, I think he's trying to sound smart.
Tour time! There'll be a quiz afterwards. Not really. This is the main building. Classes are divided up by department. Here we have the gym. The complex of buildings to our right has kind of a tricky name. We call it the Industrial Promotional Building. Bit of a mouthful, huh? There's the green shop, like the sign says. That's where we sell all our vegetables and stuff.
I know.
Cool.
A cat?
No, that'd be a peacock.
It's so drab.
Oh, right, I get you. See, when we think of a peacock, we think of the males. In nature, it's the guys who have to deck themselves out. Girls are drab. Nice move, Doofus, you're losing her! This is the Wallaby House. It's where Wakadana lives. Heated flooring, AC. It's actually a lot nicer than our dorms.
So Wakadana's not a kangaroo?
Well, they are similar, but not quite the same. So, yeah. If you're interested, I could tell you about how Wakadana and me became buddies back in the day. He didn't used to be attached to us, but then one night, actually it was Christmas just last year. Either because he was tired of being cooped up or just couldn't sleep, the little fella got out and wandered around in the snow until it got to be too much for him. Luckily, I was wandering around myself and found him. Took him to my room as fast as I could. He slept cuddled up next to me inside a big pillowcase. We've been pals ever since. When he gets bored, he comes over to hang out with me and the gang. Pretty heartwarming story, huh? Continuing the tour!
Keep your eyes on that! That's what quality poultry looks like when it's too good for plebeians. The three breeds of locally raised poultry are Hinai, Nagoya Cochin, and the superlative Satsuma. Less famous, perhaps, but of equal merit is the poultry raised here in our very own Gifu Prefecture. Submitted for your unqualified appraisal. Very nice. Let's eat!
Well done. Thank you.
Don't speak to me as though my self-esteem as an animal husbandry specialist hinges on your approval. Consider yourself blessed that I deign to let you sample my wares at all.
She's so mean. Why?
I beg your pardon. If you're trying to insinuate that I have unrequited feelings for Kay, you're barking up the wrong tree. That's not to suggest I haven't a modicum of respect for the man, but I regard him primarily as a rival.
Any chance I can have some eggs?
Vulgarian.
Let me ask you, between fertilized and unfertilized, which kind of egg is more, I guess, better for you?
How do you call yourself an ag major and sleep at night? Nutritionally, there is no difference between the two. That said, let there be no question that eggs produced by caged fowl, when compared to those produced by the free-range variety, are enormously less delectable.
Sorry, thanks for explaining.
Hey,
Huh?
unfertilized egg means what? Look, I'm from the city, okay? I don't know the first thing about eggs.
Wow, that is seriously adorable.
This stuff is so boring.
No!
Anyway, unfertilized means?
Well, give me a sec to explain. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know where to start on this one.
What are you talking about? You know this. Just start from the beginning.
Look at her, she's too delicate. This is down and dirty stuff she's asking about. I can't just go there.
Oh, spare me. It's a clinical matter. Be clinical. The principle is the same for plants, stink, pistol, and semen.
What I think is that she ought to hear it from another girl.
Fine. Behold, rookie.
Yeah?
If you would, madam, your undivided attention.
Yes.
An unfertilized egg is essentially an egg wearing a condom. The first order of business when it comes to agriculture is record keeping.
That's the last time I asked Fun Bags to explain anything to anyone.
Sweetie, you've heard the phrase putting all your eggs in one basket, yes?
Fertilizing them?
No, not exactly. What I'm getting at here is the importance of playing fast and loose. What the experts say about the same old is true. For example, when a grown man practices monogamy,
Yeah, right.
his wife...
Whoa there! Kind of an inappropriate example, don't you think?
What? She's a girl. She needs to know.
You might be going off on a tangent.
The point I'm getting at is, when we reuse the same soil year after year, eventually the crop won't take. The concept is known as replant failure. Simple as that.
Huh? Replant failure? Simple as that! Yes, thank you! Awesome! If you'll excuse me, I'd like to propose the toast. As dorm leader, it's my privilege to welcome Miss Kinoshita into the fold. We're happy to... Dang it, guys!
I vote we stuff our faces! There's really not a whole heck of a lot to do in a podunk town like this, but there's enough fresh grub to feed an army.
This is way too much for me.
Oh, well... Is it just me, or is she being kind of bitchy?
Come on, give her a chance. She's probably just nervous. Wouldn't you be?
Maybe, but either way, you wouldn't be the only human being I'd bother talking to.
You noticed that, huh?
Please, idiot. Her attitude's not exactly gonna help her fit in. Look, if your girlfriend wants to cut it here, she
Guess you have a point.
What you need to do is stop fanboying long enough to set an example. Quit trying to schmooze and get her familiar with how things work.
I know that. I'm establishing trust.
Who wants to see an impression?
Yeah!
Helium-filled sex doll!
Woohoo!
I have daddy issues.
Woohoo!
All right, then. Another one. I give you cock of the walk. Overreact there much, Chief?
No more impressions. It's game time! In fact, why don't we let the new girl pick what she'd like to play?
How about Who's the King?
Red Straw's the king! Haha, the red one's mine! Hay's got one. Pretty sure that signal means Minori has 3. Yes, this is my chance. As king, I command whoever has number 2 to beat me by hand!
Oh, well, that's not weird.
Damn it, how did you end up with number 2?
I'm not any happier about it than you are. I was trying to signal you that Ringo had 3. If it had been a snake, you would have...
Your secret code is stupid!
Quit stalling and play the game. The king has to be fed.
Your Highness?
Ow.
Glad we're not playing spin the bottle, huh?
Oh?
Sorry.
Red Straw's the king! Tee. Yes, exactly as planned. As king, I command number 3 to step on my face barefoot!
Is something wrong with you, or do you just hate me?
No! I hate my life. If you're gonna signal me, be consistent!
Don't pin this one on me. Did you or did you not say my secret code was stupid last time?
Whatever, just do it! Step on my face!
You really need to see a therapist at some point. Let's get this over with.
Do it quick!
I don't know what this is doing for you, and I don't need to know. Let's just agree to never speak of this again.
You're a good sport, Minori. You know what they say. The more you stop it, the bigger the barley grows.
Nobody says that.
Okay, that's enough! Right, that looked bad, but I swear...
Sorry.
Red Straw's the king!
Looks like it's me. Oh, yay.
It's you.
Huh, nice.
Is something the matter? No, I'm good. What are you?
Huh?
What number do you have?
I can't just tell you, that takes the fun out of it.
What number do you have?
1, but this is against the rules.
Number 1 has to call me by my first name.
You'd be okay with that? I mean, we only just met.
It's Ringo, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Call me that from now on.
Ringo. Nice ring to it. What the? Oh, no! Ow! Morning, Waka. Oh, that's right. It's Sunday. More playtime. Man, wait till you get a load of the dream I had. Last night, I thought you could transferred here from Tokyo and was totally putting the moves on me while we were playing Who's the King.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking about how awesome Ghibli is, you know? What are you doing?
Laundry.
Huh, I see.
What?
Nothing! So, if you're having trouble figuring this monster out, and it is complicated, I could help?
I can do it on my own, thank you. But if you want.
Right. Look, the first thing you need to learn is how to ask.
Never mind. I'll wash them in the river.
Look, I don't know what they teach you in the concrete jungle, but we're rustic here, not Neanderthal. So use the washing machine! First thing we do is separate colors from delicates.
Oh.
Delicate means white, basically. Everything else is color. After that, we divvy up by material. Go on, I believe in you!
Here goes.
Wait, are you cool with me watching you do this?
Huh?
It's just, I'm seeing your underwear and all.
You embarrassed?
Heck no! But I mean, aren't you? Whatever, I'm a modern guy. If it's fine by you, it's fine by me.
Which pile do these go into?
Ah, panties. Technically, you could go either way. That color! Delicate!
What do we do?
Hand wash.
Seriously?
Yep. Washing machine would be way too rough on them. And again, if you've never hand washed something before, it can be challenging.
Think so, really?
Oh, yeah. Fortunately for you, I'm experienced with these things. I'd be happy to help. Come to Daddy. Come to Daddy, my precious. I am so gonna OD.
Get away from the unmentionables, you pervert!
So close.
Oh, leave the poor girl alone. Like it or not, a woman has the right to launder her undies in peace.
Wait, he's not doing anything wrong. I just asked for his help with my clothes. I couldn't figure out the washing machine, okay?
Look, take my word for it. I know the guy. He's a ticking time bomb. I've earned the right to say that because I've put with this creeper man game since we were kids, all right? You've known the perv for what, a whole day? Oh, I'm sorry. I called your man a perv. What the hell is your problem?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I like a good catfight as much as the next guy, but this is getting on my nerves. Stop being a queen bee and give her panties back. Every second you have them in your pulse, they drop in purity by a whole order of magnitude.
You're saying I'm impure?
Bravo! Give the girl a prize. Once upon a time, men rode hamster underwear this wholesome. Thunderpants like yours, they burned at the stake.
Wow, nice one. You really put these panties on a pedestal, huh? Unbelievable.
Just shut up and hand them over.
Wait, I have a better idea. I'll go you one better. If you want them, hers and mine are a package deal.
Ew! Gross!
You've got to be kidding me!
Don't be such a drama queen! If you're gonna force me to take your skid-marked parachute undies, at least hand me the Snow White pair first!
Parachute undies?
Quit bitching and give them here!
Ha! Over my dead body! Nope!
If all you're going to do is fight over them, just give them back to me.
Huh?
Could everyone calm down, please? This is stupid. I heard everything. You should all be ashamed. Clearly, there's only one way to settle this issue properly.
Excuse me? Like how?
We test your expertise.
It's like looking into the sun.
Here's the deal. Pick the highest quality pair of panties from the selection you see here, and you win. Win against two things. My undying respect, and bragging rights as the foremost authority on ladies' undies.
These look pretty swanky.
Cute, totally what I would have picked.
Great minds think alike, huh? Right, I'm going with these because they're what I choose to wear myself. Ha! Read up and weep, loser boy! Come on, that's not how the game's played. Us girls gotta stick together. Whatever, these are absolutely the one!
You know jack about quality. At the end of the day, it's not about cuteness or comfort.
Oh, is that a fact?
Nice try, Kay, but your little setup here doesn't fool me. I choose none. Not a single pair on this table has ever been worn!
Huh?
Guys couldn't care less about sheer fabric or friendly little bows. They care about whether or not the panties have ever gotten down and dirty in the trenches. Unworn pairs of ladies' undergarments are a dime a dozen!
Well, who am I to argue the basic economics with a man who gave his left nut to slip a used pair? In most cases, the reverse is true, but with panties used versus unused can mean the difference between several decimal points. But what we're actually talking about isn't the panties themselves,
But the sexual commodification of the wearer! If you would hand me the pair you have in your hands, please.
Sure. There's no question who's the expert. You've definitely earned these.
Aha! Yeah! Get ready, Nose. Sorry, you've lost, pal.
I'll bet you thought those belonged to Kinoshita.
But they're mine!
They're what?
I've had them bunched up under my armpit for the past 5 minutes. That's right. Nobody said anything to anyone about them being our dream girls.
These, on the other hand! So I basically just buried my nose in your...
Afraid so.
How could you? I thought you were my friend. You tricked me! Why? What have I done to deserve this? This was all on purpose! Bastard, you knew exactly what you were doing! You turned this laundry room into a den of lies!
Come on, man. Get a grip already. Let this be a lesson to you that not all used panties have seen the kind of trenches you're interested in.
Tell me, how's a man supposed to judge quality?
There's no surefire way. Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Why do you sound like a guru all of a sudden? I don't understand.
Consider this. Stop thinking in terms of the panties themselves. The only pair with its weight in gold is the pair unseen. The one thing we're drawn to without fail is mystery. Once we've seen them, they're just a run-of-the-mill fact. What they are is nothing compared to what they represent.
That's really deep.
So one in the hand
Is worth none in the bush.
Wow, I was a jerk. Sorry I threw them away. I didn't understand the panty power.
Nah, I was the jerk. I didn't understand any better than you.
There, that's the spirit. Glad you two remember how to be friends. Since my work's done, I'll be taking care of...
Well, if she knew you were planning to put her through her paces, she probably wouldn't have. Of all the days for Kate to be out on a welding gig for shop class, this is balls.
I will own this whore!
Why do I always end up having to deal with this crap by myself? That didn't take long.
Don't be shy. Come on down and show us all how you look in the uniform.
Sure thing.
What the hell is wrong with you? She looks like a tentacle magnet.
Huh. Must have given her the wrong outfit.
In what way exactly does that suit of common shop shriveled armor look anything like one of our work uniforms? I know what you're up to, and it's just wrong.
What I'm up to is for her own good.
She can't work in that.
She better learn how quick, because the first test she's got is coping with distraction. If she wants to work the earth, she's gotta get over caring how she looks.
All the more reason not to suffer into something out of an online fanfic. This whole thing is ridiculous. I'm putting my foot down.
I'm okay.
Think she's done with this? Now, Pin. Just to show you I'm a good sport.
Ah!
Yep. Say hi to girl power.
Thanks! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can't take it! Whoa, this is so hot.
Yeah, no. Rein it in there a bit tighter.
Huh? Wait, no, that just came out.
You know this, Kinoshita. If you're self-conscious, you can back out now.
Like hell.
Of course.
Holy crap, it's a paladin! Gorgeous, Kate. Seriously, dude, a suit of armor? I thought you were supposed to be out welding.
I felt a disturbance in the force, and I like to watch.
Welcome to the Cucumber House.
Hey, Yuka-san, can I get an autograph?
Screw her, man. Look at this one. Now that's some produce.
The first job's a cinch. All you have to do is check the leaves for diseases and whatnot. See any bugs having a party, you pick them off. Understood? I'll play nice and give you the row on the left. One on the right's mine. Battle starts when Kozuku says go, if he can do it without drooling.
Wait, why me?
Go on. It's the easiest job in the world. I promise.
Okay, fine, whatever. Just do it. And they're up in full cosplay!
Minori's the sneaky one when she wants to be.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, cucumber's a beginner plant, sure. We all know that. It's just, if you're not ready for the prickly bits on the leaves and stems, that stuff can sting like a mother.
Are you saying Minori put her in bikini armor on purpose to get her pricked?
Minori knows her cucumber. She's used to it. City girl like Ringo, though, I'd say she's in for a Ringo.
Wow, look at her go! She's a demon!
Game over. Wait, no, not yet. Not till Minori wipes the floor with her.
Oh, right, I totally forgot. You can maybe naturally immune to the prickly bits, but what about the caterpillars?
Bingo. Those things make even a seasoned cucumber or skin crawl.
And now we see what she's made of.
No! She's too wet behind the ears for this!
Get another full of those cute little rugby wuggies and ball yourself sick. Bye, everybody! I'm going back to the big city where the only insects I have to worry about are flies.
Oh, snap! Kindness the catalyst goes oratorio! That's what you call the power of bikini armor, guys!
Of course! Ringo's never seen a caterpillar before. How would she know to be grossed out by one? She's too innocent and pure to realize how vile they are. Oh my god, this is amazing!
Whoa, she's close to the distance between her like nobody's business!
Nice try, sister. I didn't sign on to be the laughing stock of my peers.
Dude, knock us out one by a nose!
Bag, please.
Yeah, well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. This battle is far from over. Next up, we have the hen house.
Alongside rice farming, cleaning the chicken coops is the most important part of a freshman ag student's training.
If you can handle what's on the other side of that door, you can handle anything. Good luck in there.
Hens are a barnyard predator's dream. If we didn't keep them pinned up, we'd have nothing but bones and feathers come morning. The coops are great, but the downside is they're humid and, well, poop.
First one of us to make the floor shine without losing our lunch takes home the gold. Feathers gotta go, food scraps gotta go, poops gotta go. And if feathers, food scraps, and poop are too much for you, you've gotta go.
Whoa, it's not yours. She's acclimated to the smell. Don't call it yet. We're still just getting started. That's right. The future aroma is only the beginning of her season in hell.
The smell you deal with, the heat you deal with, but then...
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Oh, hey, hon. I love the energy, but I think you might have overlooked something important. Can't forget about the feed stall, can we?
It's like a cockroach Armageddon every time we open that door. Think about it, man. Darkness, humidity, and all-you-can-eat poop buffet. This is paradise for them.
That's right. Dealing with cockroaches is part of the job. Admit defeat and I'll help you clean them
Is that it?
And the winner is Ringo Kinoshita!
Nice.
No, not yet! She isn't done!
Minori, please, give it up.
We still have to test her most basic agricultural skill, trial by rice field.
Rice field?
Oh yes, rice has been a vital part of the rising sun experience since the Yayoi period. You can't claim to know what it is to be Japanese until you've gotten your feet wet. I defy you to try! Only after you've mastered our landscaping and dietary epicenter will I allow you to count yourself worthy!
Don't oversell it.
Or stop talking out of your ass.
Argue all you want, history's on my side. But don't worry, back out now and I'll spare you the embarrassment.
Bring it.
Someone's feeling feisty, huh?
Alrighty then. So meet at the rice field Saturday morning dressed in clothes you don't mind getting waterlogged. Woohoo. This field's roughly 1/10 of a hectare. That's about 1,000 square meters.
It takes 4 people half a day to plant rice.
Ha! Prepare to watch me set a new world record, losers!
Before we get started, I'd like to clarify something. Usually when you're about to take the plunge, it's a good idea to dress in clothes appropriate to the task. But, seriously, you guys, this is just... I mean, come on.
Sorry. Should I change?
No, it's okay, no worries. You definitely racked up points for thinking ahead. Hey, look, can fly. You, however...
What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Have you seen yourself? I mean, okay, yes, technically it is a bathing suit, so it qualifies as appropriate for getting wet in and all, but other than that, nothing about what you have on isn't wrong. I can't unsee this man, not cool.
Well, you'd be the first to want to unsee.
You don't even. That's just where you go that people encourage this.
Let's just say somewhere popular and Sollywood.
Never mind, dude.
Everybody loves to see the guys in one.
Whoa, highbrow. That's like a French-English play on words, bro. It's a combo of English for dude and French for Arkham Triumph. That's why Kay's a trailblazer and we're just a couple of followers.
I'm just happy we get to bask in his presence. Look, Kay, I'm not trying to tell you what to wear, but, I mean, we gotta consider the ladies, right? Poor Ringo doesn't need to...
Give me a second. I'm in the middle of something.
Kay is a living god.
Wait, don't encourage him. Hey, I see you there.
That's the point, silly!
Has the world gone mad? This is an ag school. You're a teacher here. Why would you wear something like that to farming?
Oh, sweetie. Wedding dress isn't meant to get soggy.
I need you to not elaborate on that, please.
Uh-oh. Have I crossed a line? I'm such a naughty girl. Somebody really needs to teach the teacher a lesson.
Okay, you're like 100 years old, and that is super bleh.
But the experts say I'm at my peak.
Stop hitting on your students and go home. We don't need you to supervise.
Oh, stop playing hard to get. This is every teenage boy's fantasy.
I just want to plant rice. Why is that so difficult to let me do? I don't need this. I don't deserve this.
You never showed your seat in a field wetter than this little flipper boy. How is the school board not acting twice over by now? You're only a MILF if you actually have children.
Thank you. That was getting kind of weird.
Minori's got your back.
Hey, Minori, what are those?
What? Bloomers?
Wait. Did you?
Behold, a deeper shade of blue than sky on a spring afternoon. Wow.
Okay, I'm not trying to say they're hideous or anything, but what's the story with these things? You've read the student handbook, right? Girls are supposed to wear shorts.
It's no big deal. I had them sent to me special for today.
No joke?
Whoa, historic. I can't remember the last time I saw a pair like these. Didn't know they were still a thing.
They're not new or anything. Just a hand-me-down from my sisters.
Damn it, Minori, what is wrong with you?
What? I was just adjusting the hem to cover up a mosquito bite.
Well, it's mighty suggestive. When you're dressed like that, there's just some things you can't do. Hems have been playing fast and loose with men's short-term memory since the caveman days. The bloomers are too much. Disqualification!
Control yourself for 5 minutes and they wouldn't be an issue. Creep.
Whoa, whoa. Don't turn this into a feminist rant. You chose them.
Deal with it, pervert. Wait, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah, show us some of that sweet swimsuit action.
School swim team uniform. Bold choice. Very Q-skew.
Q-skew.
Now listen close.
Q-skew refers to a popular old-style swimsuit. The distinguishing feature of its design is the crotch area being divided into 2 discrete regions.
This ingenious shape allowed the wearer greater flexibility, both in and outside the pool. It also protected the susceptible female nether regions from getting waterlogged.
Form and function combined to make a truly wonderful thing. Yep, this beard was a game changer.
Wow, you guys know water sports. Well, either way, I'm a fan of the style. It's just the right balance of functional and girly. And I know nothing about fashion. I'm just shooting from the hip.
Don't look at me like that.
My bad. I just think you look great in that. I mean, it totally suits your curves. Kind of makes you look like a model.
You pervert.
Oh, forgive me. I won't look anymore, promise.
Open it!
Please, ladies, you gotta stop this. The landscape students are gawking. Is it too much to ask that we all just get along?
Stay out of it!
Okay, look, I'm only trying to point out that we're about to start the whole rice planting thing, so it's probably best if everyone lets bygones be bygones.
Ready when you are.
Alrighty, folks, let's get this show on the road and start cultivating. Hey, no attention to that. Only a little mud between the toes. You'll get used to it. You might even find it kind of pleasant.
Okay.
First up, let me show you how to plant properly.
I'm really good at this.
Huh? You think so?
Around here, Kosaku's the man when it comes to rice. His technique is legendary. True fact, in class, the teachers don't hold a candle to it.
Yeah. Back home, they all used to call me the rice-cultivating madman. No worries. It's not as hard as it looks.
I call foul! In case you hadn't noticed, we're trying to run a race here. This is hardly the time for one-on-one instruction.
Not so fast. Girl's got a right to be taught. I say let him. We want a fair competition. He can give her everything she needs to know in a few minutes.
Fine then, teach her your legendary technique, but you'd better not be stalling for time.
Yeah. Let's see what you got. Can you do it like I showed you?
Yes.
Not too shabby, but you gotta stick it down in the mud a tiny bit deeper. See, the way you've got it in there now, it'll get washed away.
So,
Deeper. Watch me. You see how far I'm putting it down in there? Bam. We have to make sure the roots are supported well. Yeah?
it's kind of hard to see.
Sure, kind of.
Come on already. Let's go. Miss Becky could get a date in half the time. Just look at her. Any longer and the poor woman is going to shrivel up.
Take it from me. Life is great.
Idea. Why don't you two race as a team? She leads, you come from behind.
Yeah, but for that to work, our bodies will have to be touching. Actually, what am I complaining about? This is a solid plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Wait! I'm not liking this. What if they're teaching her?
You know, Arya, give it a rest. At the end of the day, she's here to learn, not worry about whether you think she can pass the muster.
This is just too... Look at this thought bubble. They're basically spooning. How can I be comfortable with that?
Ringo, are you okay with touching?
Sure.
Seriously? This won't come back to bite me in the ass?
Nope.
Wait, nope, not seriously, or nope as in we're cool. Ah, I'm in either way. Okay, so...
Look out below! What's slippery? I'm such a klutz. Not as sure on my feet as I thought I was. Maybe I need some one-on-one tutoring. Do you charge or what?
in case you haven't noticed me, Nori, we're trying to run a race here.
Hole! All right. Since Miss Kinoshita is the beginner, we'll start her from there. Miss Nakazawa, being the expert, will start slightly behind.
The big moment is almost upon us. The tension in the air is thick. Welcome to the No Rin Rice Planting Cup. Kosaku and myself will be your hosts.
Thank you, it's good to be here.
We're waiting for Miss Becky to do the honors.
Ready?
Man, look at her go!
Nakazawa has started strong, but will that breakneck pace take her to the finish line?
Bear in mind, Kay, the girl has a reputation for stamina. And it's clear she intends to use it to bring the heat down on her opponent.
One has to question what Kinoshita's plans are once the two are neck and neck.
Come on! Conserve your energy or you're gonna burn yourself out!
Yeah, go Ringo!
Slow and steady wins the race!
What the challenger lacks in speed, she makes up for in attention to detail.
You know, at the end of the day, with a view like this, it doesn't even matter who brings it home.
How does that work?
Give it a ponder, man. For centuries, men have been in one of two camps. You dig that ass or you're a perv. Tata's and your mama's boy. Brothers have been killing each other over the differences forever. These wives, this competition is like a peace treaty. Whoa!
Bloomers!
Swips!
So swooshy!
Tata! There's something for everyone. No longer must a man choose.
Nakazawa is swiftly closing the gap. It's only a matter of moments before she takes the lead.
Stop glaring. Just give up.
No way.
Look, deny all you want, but I'm telling you, it's time to make peace with the fact that you're not cut out for this lifestyle.
Whatever you say.
All right, that's it. You're through.
Sorry.
Hey, no worries. Accidents happen. Occupational hazard when you're a stupid slut.
Jackass.
Oh, that's it. I'm not playing nice with you. You stupid little hussy. You're going down.
Quit being such a bitch.
I'll show you, bitch.
And it looks like they've gone from rice playing to mud wrestling! We've got a spank fight!
I'd say so. I don't know about you, Kay, but I'm riveted.
We should probably stop them.
You've had your fun, ladies. Stop trampling the right.
I saw it. Yes, the perpetrator of this foul deed was a child.
Child?
He was wearing a great coat or some such thing, running off with his arms filled with our
Wait,
vegetables.
what time would you say this happened?
I believe it was yesterday evening on my way back home after I finished feeding the cows. I would say it was a touch after 8 o'clock. The fiend dropped this.
It would seem you're telling the truth.
The question is, what are you planning to do? If it was a child, then you have to impartially investigate the facts and figure out his motives. Yes, we have to figure out what happened fast. Do you think it's possible the boy did this because he's starving?
Please, sir. Please, may I have some more?
Ah! Don't Don't you people get it? If we don't get to the bottom of this, these kids will keep coming around and eating all our vegetables willy-nilly with no consequences at all!
Hey, you guys! The adults are talking, Minori! In case you haven't noticed, I am attempting to prevent what could become a major crisis. This could have been a monkey. A what? I'm picking up a monkey vibe, aren't you?
This has monkey written all over it.
You're wrong. He was walking on two legs. Wild monkeys may not be able to walk for miles upright like that, but they can do it.
True, I've seen them run off with whole watermelons before.
Wait, you've seen this with your own two eyes?
Minori and I are seriously from the middle of nowhere, so we saw crazy stuff all the time.
Dogs, monkeys, pheasants, you name it. What is this, Japanese folk hour?
Oh, man, I'm just glad there wasn't a starving orphan.
Okay, everyone, we're done.
What's going on?
Oh, we're just thinking we're in for a bit of a battle here.
Let's do this.
All right. Welcome to the first ever A Monkey Showed Up and We're in a Jam, so now we have to come up with some countermeasures meeting. Now, why don't we all take turns making suggestions?
Ooh! Hey, pick me first! That's where I come from. If we want to keep varmints from treating our crops like a buffet, we build an electric fence.
Yeah, but couldn't the animals get hurt?
It'll shock them, but they won't die.
Yes, commit fence building at once!
Well, the idea itself isn't all that bad. I'm afraid it's impractical.
Yeah, why's that?
We're flat broke.
That sucks!
He's clearly hungry, so why don't you just feed him? It does seem like the humane thing to do.
I get it now. You're saying if we stuff his belly till he can't eat another bite, then he won't need to mess up our fields anymore and we can get back to business as usual. That is the greatest idea of all time.
Not bad, but there's only one problem. The food supply isn't his only target. He's been ransacking our potted plants as well. It seems pretty obvious to me the beast is doing this for fun, so I'm not sure a full belly will stop him.
So much for that. Listen up. I've spent my whole life battling these monkeys. I know where their weaknesses lie. Sheer brute force is the only way to stop these evil bastards. Behold! I give you Super Hitoshi with 30 times the power of the old Hitoshi, a weapon guaranteed to blow his looking butt back to the jungle!
Oh my, that's an awful big gun you have.
This bad boy can launch up to 30 fireworks simultaneously! What the heck? Well, that's weird.
Maybe the gunpowder sweat or something. Here, let me take a look. Kids, believe me when I tell you this. It's never a good idea to stare down the barrel of a loaded gun.
Whose idea was this?
Because you have all failed miserably, I will now unveil to you my super secret plan.
All right, then. Spill the beans.
Listen, Bulgarians. As you know, humans and monkeys are both primates. If we deal with this rationally, I think you'll see that. Whatever. It was ingenious. You can't deny it.
Hunter.
Humans and monkeys are both
Yes.
primates.
He's just one monkey. It's not like a whole army. We should be able to dispose of it easily.
Dispose?
Yeah, Kay. I know we've got to put a stop to this, but won't you feel bad about having the monkey killed?
Farming is a brutal business. Truth is, I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to solve this problem.
Yeah, okay.
As a matter of fact, I know a skilled hunter. He's just the man for the job.
Hello, my name is Omori.
Wow, guy's a total beast.
Oh, keep those thoughts to yourself. No, she's right. The man's a troll.
Hey, did you not hear what I just said?
Surely this isn't your man. You claimed you knew a skilled hunter. I'll wager the only skill this man possesses is finding the nearest box of snack cakes.
People are only 90% looks, which means there's 10% of them that'll take you by surprise. Omori might be large, but he's large and in charge. And he's a blowgun pro!
You gotta be kidding me!
Oh no, it's no joke. It's real. Yours truly is the founder of the Omori School of Blowgun Arts.
That's not weird. Okay, then. If you're a master, where are your blowguns?
Right?
Huh?
Seriously? Those are your blowguns?
They're my super stealthy sniper blowguns.
Sniper blowguns?
Right. Of course they are. Didn't mean to doubt you or anything. It's just when I first saw them, I kind of thought they looked a bit like anime wall scrolls.
Oh, actually, that's precisely what they are.
Huh?
These puppies make decent blowguns if you remove the thumbtacks, take them off your wall, and roll them up.
Yeah, I can see they do. So, Mr. Omori, if you don't mind me asking, with your homemade blow dart wall scroll guns, what do you typically hunt?
Just the occasional real-lifer.
Neat. Swell. So I gotta ask this. Your job. I mean, when you're not out there tracking down real lifers, do you have a job that pays you money?
I'm unemployed. This potent little narcotic will send even the hardest knuckle-dragging primates on a one-way trip to monkey heaven, if you catch my drift. Its name? Well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. Look! I mastered my dart cut technique by sucking on pasta several hours a day. I call this specific blowing method the deep throat.
Cool name.
It's in the throat. You have to keep it relaxed.
I don't want to know!
Come on.
All right, time to show this monkey whose turf this really is.
Yeah, take that monkey!
Poor thing. He's hurt. Kusuku,
No, Ringo, I'm sorry. But we can't show him mercy.
he's right. Our responsibility is to protect these fields.
I know not how this vile beast was separated from his tribe, nor do I know why he has invaded our grasslands, but I do know this. The time to consider the manner of his disposal is upon us.
Maybe try not to sound so excited about it.
Okay, what a fool thou art. I take no pleasure in killing beasts, only in caging them. I have a dear friend who works at the zoo. I've requested that a comfortable dwelling be prepared for him.
I'm a bit surprised. That's very kind.
You see, currently they only house female monkeys at this zoo, so when he joins them, he'll be in monkey heaven in the best way. He'll perform husbandly duties and live life like a king.
Wow, what a relief.
This'll give a whole new meaning to the phrase monkey see, monkey do.
Great plan. Thanks. I owe you for this one.
Charitable deeds done in the name of self-gratification or seeking attention are not genuinely charitable deeds. I did what I did for the monkey and the monkey alone. I do not require your thank you, thank you.
I was right.
Hey, Kosuke, what's up?
Mind if I come in for a second? There's something we need to talk about.
Oh, come back in 1 hour, please.
Actually now would be better.
But this is very last minute and I have so many things I need to get ready. Just, wait right there.
1 hour?
All set.
Can I come in now?
Yes, I want you to come inside.
Did you redecorate or something?
Yes, I did. But there's no need to be nervous. Would you like to take a hot shower?
No, I'm okay.
You filthy boy. So you'd rather do it down and dirty then?
Hey, you're here.
Hey?
Yeah, I invited him to join us. Come on in.
Thanks for having me. Whoa!
She just redecorated her room.
This was our moment. I really thought it was.
Yeah, I see that.
So, what's up? You wanted to talk about something?
Oh, right. It's about Ringo, actually.
Good night.
What?
Die!
Why are you freaking out? I haven't even given you the details yet.
Die in a fire and rotten hell!
Rude? You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Man, she's gonna stab you one of these days.
How come? Whatever, I'm done trying to figure it out. Just look at this.
Alright, here we go. Sing along with me, guys.
Oh, cool. This is a Yuka Kusakabe DVD.
I thought I threw those things away, but I guess someone had a secret stash.
I used my allowance and bought some replacements. Anyway, take a good look at Yucatan. Notice anything strange?
Well, this may seem pretty obvious, but she's acting so friendly. The Kinoshita I know doesn't have a happy bone in her entire body.
He's right. She's so smiley, it's weird.
Bingo! This is all about her smile. Think about it for a minute. The girl hasn't smiled once since she got here. She didn't crack a smile in her first class. She didn't so much as smirk during the whole panties thing, or during dinner, or during the king game, or when she survived the contest with Minori. Not even when the damn monkey's life was saved.
That's true, but her happiness here could just be part of her act, right?
You may be onto something, but still, there's a person living with us who's so down they never smile at all. Don't you think that's sad?
Yeah, actually, it really is.
I know, right?
If you need smiles, then have no fear. The comedy cavalry has arrived. Fancy running into you here, Kinoshita. Anyway, how would you feel about watching me perform a little trick?
Dark matter!
And?
Looks like we're gonna have to step it up a notch. Well, hello!
Minori, damn you for making me jealous right now! My team was a good work!
So tell me, how do you like my technique? Here, try this on for size. Okay, how about a little communication? Talk to me. How else will I know what you like?
Sensitive.
The
body doesn't lie. There's no reason to hold back. Just give yourself over to absolute pleasure. I give myself I do! Come on now, show me that smile.
Now it's my turn to show you what I've got. You gonna tell me what's going on?
Look, I'm sorry. I really am. It's just you always seem so glum all the time. I guess I'm worried life here isn't really doing it for you.
I see. So this whole thing was about getting me to smile?
Dumb, I know. We didn't mean any harm by it, I swear, but we did get a little carried away, didn't we?
I can't smile.
Huh?
I tried, but it doesn't work. At first, they said my expression seemed a little stiff and that I needed to relax, but I really didn't think much of it. I figured I was just tired. But over time, I completely lost the ability to smile. Eventually, I couldn't summon up other expressions either. The way things were, it didn't make sense for me to stay where I was, so I left just like that monkey.
Yeah, but in the end, the monkey found a safe place where he belonged, so you can too.
That's nice, thanks. But there's no point.
How can someone not be able to smile? It just doesn't make any sense.
I'm guessing it's psychological. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Maybe it was all too much for her. Maybe she got burnt out living in the limelight and always trying to meet other people's expectations.
She needs rest. That'll make her go back to normal, won't it?
Well, one can always hope.
I want her to smile again.
Huh?
Do you think it's selfish of me to want that for her? If it is, maybe I don't care.
Kosaku. Kosaku!
Whoa, who are you?
Do you not recognize me? Silly. I am Gaia.
Gaia?
Yes. I've come to deliver a message.
What message?
You must remember, Kosaku. Remember what mankind has done to me. Remember your ties to the soil. Please. Whatever the future holds, stand firm. Gaia is always with you, my friend. Till the end of time. Listening, you will hear me, imploring to honor the land. Don't leave me here, please, Gaia! Gaia!
What was all that? Wacky. Remember what mankind has done to me. Guys, I think I'm gonna take Ringo to you-know-where. I really want to show her that soil.
Good idea. After all, she does have something in common with it right now.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe seeing the field and hearing a positive message would help her realize there's always hope.
Schools like ours have things called agricultural clubs, or ag clubs for short. Well, at any rate, we're headed to the site of a project we inherited from some former students.
A project?
Yes, and if you're willing, we'd like for you to join in.
This is it?
Yep.
Not the tomato field over there?
Nope, here first. Try touching the soil.
Right now?
Yeah.
It feels hard and dry.
Mm-hmm. The reason it feels that way is because the soil is dead.
It's dead?
It's a figure of speech. Crops won't grow here in its current condition.
That's so sad.
It's replant failure. Remember, Miss Becky talked about it.
If you continue to grow the same plant in the same soil over and over, eventually it won't grow anymore.
Yes, that's exactly right. People try to get around this problem. They use chemical fertilizers to try to stimulate new growth, but that only leads to disease and winds up damaging the environment. What you're seeing is the result of a vicious cycle.
Will the soil ever go back to normal again, or is it dead forever?
The process takes time. This field started out with that very... Doesn't that mean going up to biotech?
Yeah?
What's a biotech?
Oh, it's another class like us. Its full name's the Biotechnology Department. We also call them Class B, which works out pretty well.
Miso is important, but biotech.
I'm not a big fan of their class rep, to be honest.
Why's that?
He's totally weird. He's so standoffish most of the time. I mean, he's staring at you all funny like.
Does he want to talk? You look at him to engage him in conversation, but he runs away for safety, then stares some more. Awkward.
Fine then, don't talk to him. But if nobody mans up, there won't be any miso soup at dinner.
I want soup, but...
Kosuko, we can do this.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Miso! Hell yeah! Little did we know. Up here, right?
So they say.
You don't know then?
Ah! Ringo! What the heck?
I just wanted to know where the room was.
Oh, right. I forgot you've never been up to Class B before. We're kind of in the same boat. We've never actually gone inside.
Look at this stuff. What do they do with it?
Production's curriculum is very different than ours.
So they use all these machines? It's like a lab in here.
Such is the power of science!
You're Akari Suzuki, a.k.a. Bio Suzuki.
In the flesh. Minori said he might be paying me a visit.
Here at Tamanori, the weirdest and strongest of us are known as farming's top 4. I never expected one of those numbered students to be here.
Now, protocol dictates that I receive the Class A rep, his bosom friend, and the rather much-discussed transfer student with open arms. If you want some miso, take your fill, Class A.
Smells yummy.
As well it should. Only soybeans that have gone through a thorough vetting process made it in.
Is that so?
Put some onto a cucumber. It makes for a wonderful snack this time of year.
Hurry it up.
Will do. I guess you're hungry, huh?
Thanks for this, Beanie Boo.
Not just yet. Before you go, would you be kind enough to help me with a trifling matter?
Trifling matter.
What's up?
I require some test subjects.
I don't wanna!
Easy, boys. We developed a new product in Class B. I merely need some help with a trial run.
Really? What exactly did you make?
A lactobacillus!
Lactobacillus? You mean like that junk in yogurt?
Very good. It makes lactic acid, and this latest batch, compliments of the biotech department, is of the vegetable variety.
Yeah, as if. Yogurt is made of milk. I didn't just fall off of the turnip truck.
My poor boy, you must have metal in your head. Lactobacilli are in rice bran pickles. That miso you're holding. You even find them floating in the air we breathe. We call ours
Dun dun dun.
anal baby. You like that? For all natural life science biotype B, it's the perfect acronym.
Oh, boy. With a name like that, I thought it was some kind of ointment.
Apply directly to the anus.
Jeez, did you really have to blurt it out?
I'm gonna regret asking, but exactly what sort of trial run did you have in mind?
Just testing the product in real-world conditions. Specifically, this yogurt made from anal BB.
A taste test, huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
While I applaud your willingness to lend me a hand, this isn't the kind of yogurt you eat.
Huh?
No, it's the kind you apply topically.
It's topical yogurt?
It's not for eating?
It's a fact. Lactobacillus on crops reduces vermin attacks. Not to mention the added promotion of healthy germination. This is common knowledge. Even if the proof is anecdotal. With that in mind, I thought anal BB might help other things grow too.
Well, she did hook us up with the miso.
We're in her debt.
So what do you think? Want to give it a shot?
I'm game.
Bad call, self. So, where are our shirts?
What, and get anal BB all over them? I think not. It's time for yogurt bukkake. No need to get involved, Kinoshita. Your face is plenty smooth without them shooting all over it.
You down for anal, BB?
Yeah, whatever you're packing, gimme.
Fill me in. What's up with the camera?
Yeah, what's that about?
You troglodyte! The answer to your question is deadly obvious. Are you excited to document my results? Now less talking and more bukkake.
Dude, really?
Candid shots! Don't go off! Why'd you aim for the chest? Aim for the glasses next time! If you know what's good for you, you shoot your wad on his lenses! Fix his makeup!
Hey, this is a food experiment, isn't it? Please tell me we're not in a yogurt porn.
Perhaps it's a little bit of both.
I'm ready for my close-up, Miss Suzuki.
Quiet on the set, men! You use Sponge Bros! Scene 2! Action!
Come on! Don't sacrifice my dignity for a film with a ripped-off title. She's Wag Hakusho.
Now I will show you my power at
80%! Oh, not the time to quote it! What the hell? You're shipping us!
Yogurt is your destiny!
That line? Put it in the fanfic.
You idiot! I don't want to be a Mary Sue in my own slash!
What does all that even mean? off?
These dailies are solid. As a sign of thanks, I'll give you a tip.
Say hint, not tip.
Even now as we speak, F is on the move, so watch yourself.
Dear God. F? Go fast!
Kosaku! What are you doing out here?
No, go back! It isn't safe out here!
But waiting got boring.
So, you threw your lives away because you got a little antsy?
What's got you all freaked out?
Legend tells of a class of great brutality. Brute strength is the only law they choose to recognize. Sowing terror among their foes for a century now, these dervishes of doom form the backbone of our very school.
Their class is the letter F.
F, huh?
Yes, and the F stands for...
Fooling with the weapon is a fatal flaw, friendo!
Hey, I know you. You're one of farming's top 4 Class F rep, Ritaro Woodman Miyamoto!
Shut up, Zeppelin!
I'm gonna take you up to the House of Pain. The Tree House of Pain, that is.
How come, huh? What did I do wrong?
Sure, play dumb. You and I both know.
You talk to women so easy just to spy us!
The F in Class F is for forest. Of all the various departments, forest engineering has the single harshest curriculum.
None of us graduate without first surviving rigorous mortal combat. We live up here 6 months out of 12. We're men, with wood in our hearts. And we're gonna show you our wood!
This guy has no idea what he just said, does he?
Guys like you don't do anything but mess around in the dirt with seeds and junk, and you have 2 actual, real-life girls following you around? That's balls!
Didn't a girl join your class this year?
She left the next day! You Class A twerps bogart the knockout transfer student, and that's bad enough. But watching you treat Nakazawa like chopped liver hits us like a handsaw in the heart. That's old growth devotion, man!
Wait, you like her?
She's nice! Careful! Roommates! Good friend! Good cook! She's got everything we woodmen look for in a woman. So why are you sprung for the new girl?
Huh?
Yeah, I think the tree dude's making some good points there.
Listen up, Kosaku. And listen good, because I'm only gonna say this once. Is it true that you and Nakazawa here used to take baths together till you were in the 9th grade?
No, of course not. That's crazy talk, man.
Yeah, I should have known better. No guy is that kind of lucky.
He was only up until the 8th grade.
You son of a bitch!
I didn't know what you're thinking, man. I haven't had a mom for years and years now, and my dad works away from home in the winter.
Get to the bath part.
Dad sent me to live at Minori's house for a while.
Get to the bath part!
There were too many kids to bathe alone, so my baths were with all 4 sisters.
You're telling me you had 4 girls in the bath at once?
Yep.
All right. You're dead!
I don't want to die just because I kept up with my personal hygiene. You didn't miss out on anything. Trust me, there were no branches on this trunk if you catch my drift.
No branches, huh? What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, it was the truth, wasn't it?
Maybe then, but maybe you should check out these redwoods I'm packing now.
If you want to keep the tree simile afloat, they're more like bonsais.
Why are you being such a bastard? You know what? My bonsais and I are dragging you into the bath for a rematch later today. If I'm really such a zero, it shouldn't be a problem for you, right?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Not that I care either way.
Attaboy! I'm gonna give your bath a good scrubbing the way I always used to.
I'm good.
No, you're not. There's some places we just can't get to. You can wash my back too. It's only fair, you big butthead. After that, we can take a crack at each other's front.
Eighth grade. That story, is it true? You were just joking. Right.
Greetings!
Tore up. What the heck?
It's because love triangles are like poison to hell! Wanna know something, Kosaku?
Yeah, I guess.
I never got to sit next to a girl in class. Not having girls or desks out here. And I never will. Not unless I take the bull by the horns, right? Problems are like trees. Unless I start chopping away at them, they won't go down. That's it then. My mind's made up. I'm gonna give the forest engineering department such a spit shine, the ladies will be signing up in droves.
Yeah? How you figure?
We'll court them.
Court who?
Forest girls! Yes, I speak of that fashion trend that's taking the ladies by storm! We'll be their lumberjacks of love!
What? That idea came in way, you guys.
She's right, but moved on.
You'll need a time machine.
Shut up! Can't you see how badly we need women up in here? If only we could sit next to one and then forget our textbooks so we'd have to share. Or both of us go to pick up and drop pencil at once and our fingers touch. And the group projects! Think of the group projects!
It's like they were raised on dating sites.
You know, they might actually find the right ones yet.
Huh?
While it's true that the Forest Girl fad didn't have quite so much in the way of staying power, there's a new breed of athletic outdoorsy women who might just be what you guys are looking for.
You mean it? Take a knee, fellas!
I'm talking about mountain girls!
Mountain girls!
They go hiking on rough-strewn trails, and some of them even mountain climb. This growing trend could bring them right to your doorstep.
The epic class at this for Mount Fuji! Back to the summit, to await our women's!
I hope they're cool with a hell of a weight.
It seems Rintaro has lost.
Of Farming's top 4, he is the weakest. He's a disgrace to our good name, defeated by a mere lack of women.
It's time for a snack, my tender morsel.
Huh? Maybe she's just running late or something. She said she'd be here, though. Wonder what's up. Well, if she's not out here, I don't know where to look. No! Don't look!
You're 17. Serendipitous. As years go, that one is molto bellissimo.
Aren't you the same age?
I am 17 at every age. Numbers of its ilk are known as prime. They're lonely in their indivisibility, a loneliness I know only too well.
That's enough! I knew that it was you, Class E rep! Rosanna Zono!
Well, yes, I am!
I've got your number. You're a student in the landscaping department, and you're one of Farming's top 4. Not to mention the fact that you're the hottest guy in school. None of that gives you the right to kidnap Ringo. For that, your life is forfeit.
Hey, Kosuke.
Please tell me your virtue is still intact. Why'd you no-show at the library, huh?
He offered me snacks, so...
How the heck have you even survived this long? And you, did I or did I not tell you to never ever mess around with Class A girls again?
Oh, yeah? So what did he do before?
He tried putting a moose on Minori about a year ago.
You still recall that? Her too, I'll wager.
Know what happens when a hot guy hits on a girl like Minori? She loses her damn mind, that's what! You're all she wanted to talk about for the next 3 weeks!
I get what I want, my dear boy, no matter the cost. It's a good policy to have. Eh?
You don't get to add her to the list, because she's not for sale!
That's just lip service.
Like hell!
The Pocky knows your measure. Face me in crunchy combat.
Where did you get that?
The rules are few. We start chewing at it from either side. Whoever breaks it apart or flinches first is the loser. How about you, girl? Trial by Pocky, with Ringo as prize to the victor.
Bring it on! Don't fret, Ringo. I've got this one in the bag. He's really going on the offensive, huh? What? Hanazono closed his eyes. He's not backing off at all. He just keeps nibbling. My heart is pounding. The heat from his face is burning me up.
Stop this game! It's a trap!
And not a single moment to spare.
Kosuke, I need you to step away from that man on the double. Rose Hanazono is class rep at the landscaping department, but the landscape that interests him most is right in front of him. I was too late.
Get your mouth off of him! That right there is the money shot!
I have tasted the rainbow. Your first kiss wasn't Ringo. It was me, Zono.
You have a lot of nerve, don't you?
Indeed. How long I've waited for this moment. It was de molto bellissima.
Then you couldn't care less about Minori or Ringo.
Go on.
You used them to get to me, because you're...
Yes, I...
Days. The company normally unloads about 15 tons a year, so the new mascot earned them 8 times their average monthly sales.
Whoa, damn!
Imagine how much we could sell if we took the same approach! A little tasteful nudity and the school be rolling in it! I smell profit. Ah, hello, my lovely.
Heads up, we've got a top 4. Whenever 2 or more people talk finance, this one's ready to pounce. Mine to 401ks!
So she's a top 4?
Correct. The school has 4 of these types in all. 1. Funbags Yoshida from Class A. 2. Bio Suzuki from Class B. 3. Woodman Rintaro from Class F. 4. Rose Hanazono from Class E. And last but not least, from Class G, agronomic specialist and Morgan/logistics guru, Money Kaneka.
You just mean
about that.
So, rolling in it, huh?
Something we can help you with?
All we've been through together, and that's all you say hello? Thought I counted for more than that.
Didn't your recent hedge fund shenanigans get you indefinitely suspended?
Oh, they let me back in as of yesterday. But let's cut to the chase. You're cooking something up. Mama wants in.
Good for you.
The Moe racket's a cash cow. I've been wanting to dip my whip into that honeypot for ages.
Yeah, well, easier said than done. It's not exactly low-hanging fruit.
He's right, you know. We need a big-name artist on board. Anybody can slap and pick up some spread-eagle bimbo on the front of a rice bag and use it to boost sales.
You want a big name artiste? Then here you go.
Huh?
It doesn't get much bigger than the illustrator for Kipu, ladies and germs. He's available, he's interested, and he's in my contact.
What? When you say Kipu, you mean the Kipu?
No, no.
You mean that one guy who does all those light novel illustrations?
That's him.
The genius who draws all the critically acclaimed Hannah Pearl artwork!
Indeed.
Same dude who fell from grace with the art community not long ago after manga find some lame-ass story about accidents and his family trying to cut him off if he didn't rethink his career choices?
Yes, I think we all know it is.
And he's sincerely interested?
Well, he is a professional. If the price is right, I think we should consider him sincere. He's worth every penny, I can assure you.
Wow, you hear that? That's the sound of us actually having a shot at this.
Lend me a hand, my lovelies, and I just might be able to make it worth your while.
Huh, lend you a hand? What do you want us to do?
Look at me. I'm not exactly in the yearbook as most trustworthy now, am I? But if I had fine, outstanding students like yourselves to vouch for me, we could get this thing off the ground.
Ah, so we're your bargaining chip.
I completely understand. Possibly would be more than happy to help.
Don't volunteer me!
Look, this is simple risk management. If Kanebame runs afoul of antitrust laws and the school needs a scapegoat, somebody needs to stay behind with the show.
Why does it get to be you?
Basic question. What are we planning to sell?
I'd say damn near anything, given this guy's talent. A drawing of his could sell ice to Eskimos. Now we gotta balance supply and demand, so think stable inventory. Best branding in the world isn't gonna do us a whole lot of good if there's nothing to package, right?
Gotcha. The trick is to sell something we have constant access to, something with a yield we can rely on. I've got just the thing.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, those.
We have a winner.
Okay. Out of the question.
Come on, don't be like that. They're perfect. Your eggs are made for the big time, and you know it.
Ugh, disgusting. Moe eggs. Please, the very idea induces apoplexy. Producers with integrity compete on the merit of their product, period.
Is it lonely up there on your high horse? This is no different in principle than selling them at the green shop. Look, they're still being touted on their merits. We're just helping those merits reach a larger market share.
Ah, so it's you. Why am I not surprised?
Do we or don't we owe it to ourselves and the school to cast our net as widely as possible?
And I suppose next your lecture be on laissez-faire capitalism. Don't think I don't know what you're up to, madam.
Duh, please. Why be so reactive, doll? Take a moment to give me a fair hearing. Whatever I'm up to here, the end game is this. Your eggs becoming a household name.
Well, I have to admit they're certainly worthy. Just imagine.
Think about it. A carton in every kitchen in Japan. You know, I can't think of another farmer for whom that's true.
But we've always prided ourselves on the locally produced label. Won't our regular clientele feel betrayed?
Sweetheart, listen. You've heard the horror stories. Feed laced with hormones and antibiotics. Unsanitary living conditions. Now, haven't the corporate farms had their shot? Hasn't the public been subjected to their anything to fatten the bottom line ideology long enough? Come on, take your place in the sun. This isn't about money. Oh, no. It's about consumer rights. Please, do the right thing.
Yes, the system can work. We can make it work. I believe in us.
Game, set, match.
Damn, she's good. Hokey doke. The product is Moe eggs. The mascot is a Lexus. We brand aggressively. Come on, let me hear you. So, how we doing?
Not so bad. People seem to like the blog.
Great. Post the 4-panel manga. How's the print media campaign?
Just bought space in 3 issues of the top anime mag.
Hello? Moe eggs? Yes? Yes, just one moment. Someone wants the figurine copyright.
Huh? Okay, that was fast.
They're falling over themselves.
Now what?
They want to use it for an event? I say let them have the copyright. We're an LLC, so the risk is on them. Either way, it's free exposure.
That's the ticket. Okay, give them the go.
Roger.
Moe eggs. They like it when you peel them a little rough. So wet and slippery. Go on. No one's looking. You deserve the very best.
Thank you for calling Moe Eggs. No, sorry. We're not accepting any more pre-orders at this time. Yeah, that's right, as advertised. Order now and your shipment will get there in 90 days.
Okay, this is getting out of hand.
Bad news.
Huh?
The school server's down too many orders.
Oh man, this is the last thing we need.
Oh no, they'll start burning up their phones.
All right, that settles it. We need a phone bank in here stat.
First things first, we gotta get these packed up and shipped.
Right. Man, we need more hands. Got anybody we can bring in on this?
Sounds my little porcelain
perfect choice for branding double yolk eggs. I say yes.
I'm leaning toward hard-boiled Shelly and Ramona Ramekin.
Ooh, I like that. Plays up their versatility.
Bad news.
Huh?
I think we have the graphics issue.
What in the name of... What is that?
Gross, she's old enough to be my mom.
I thought we were all in agreement to go Lolita. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
This is not good, people.
Older women have their charms.
They do?
Call her Experience. She's a shoo-in for the soft-boiled line.
Oh.
Make it happen.
Aye, sir.
Throw up a teaser on the website.
All over it.
I won out.
Why? We're kicking ass.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like where we're headed. Just look at us. Don't you resent having to fall back on cheap marketing tricks?
It's about exposure, man. How else are our eggs going to compete in a global market? Or don't you believe in our product?
As usual, you've put the cart before the horse.
Oh, I'm putting the cart before the horse? How about you think outside the box?
Whatever, man. Have fun playing corporate tycoon. Giddy up, June.
Yeah! Okay, wait! He's gonna break that poor thing's back.
You've heard the hype. You probably have a carton of her eggs in your refrigerator. Now hear firsthand from the chicken lady herself, whose business went from modest to moe in a mind-boggling matter of weeks, whether or not there's a correlation between egg consumption and cup size.
So organically produced eggs are a good source of protein, so it's traceable to the positive relationship. Ugh, I did not agree to debase myself.
She sure has become a celebrity.
Yeah, the camera adores her.
Did you ever think the company would take off like this?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I think if you do well... Oops. There. Don't want the meat to catch fire. You want the intestines a little crispy, but not well done. When the fat's crackling, that's a sign to move it off the heat. Voila.
That's a new one to me. Oh, nice. Absolutely perfect.
It's a good metaphor for business. When it's cooked to perfection, you're done. You've got to know when to move on. It's the difference between a gourmand and a pyromaniac.
Huh. So what's next on the board for Moe eggs?
That's the point I'm trying to make. Moe eggs is a thing of the past.
What? But we...
Local farmers will buy the trademark, the school will make a killing, and we move on to other things. All for the best, really. Our business venture has been a shot in the arm for the local economy.
We're selling out?
Well, sort of, but we won't reap a profit. Students aren't legally allowed to exploit the school for personal gain. You do know that, right?
Hang on!
Easy now, Rockefeller. Eye training's not about making returns on the produce we grow. It's about learning how to make returns. Think of it like a financial laboratory. Now's the time for experimentation, not portfolio building. Which is great, because once we're out in the real world, we won't have the safety nets we have here. We mess up, we make bad business choices, we're on our own. See, kid, there'll be plenty of time to amass our fortunes once we've graduated. For the moment, the trick is to take advantage of our freedom. A gourmand enjoys a dish cooked to perfection. A pyro just ends up getting burned.
Ganigami.
Yeah?
Well, I don't really know how to put this. I guess I always thought your whole MO was making money.
Don't get me wrong. Money's all that in a bag of chips, no lie. But it's far from the be-all, end-all, trust me. Thing is, when push comes to shove, I crave adventure. Passion. Sure, money can make that happen, but it's not the end goal. It's a tool, that's all.
Wow, that's deep.
Right. So, eggs are old news. But there are plenty of other markets to tap.
Such as...
Clearly the next logical step is Yowie.
The B in Class B stands for boy love.
Nice of you to finally put in an appearance, Zachary.
Garçon, warm glass of milk, please. No ice cubes.
What's going on?
The otaku market is setting its sights on the female dollar. Women are dropping more cash on sex merch than their male counterparts. Maybe the modern woman has become lonesome. Whatever the case, only a fool would ignore the trend.
Yeah, I get it. But what's our product?
Try to stay with me, Chief. You know the fungal culture practicum from Class F?
You mean those grubby old logs they used to cultivate shiitake and shimeji and other crap like that?
Think about it, kiddo. You're a fun guy, am I right?
What does that even mean? Look, I gotta be honest. Mushrooms sort of gross me out.
Oh, calm down, Reverend. It's not the shrooms I'm after, it's the logs those little fellas are cultivated on. The market's screaming for one.
Wait, really?
The branding creates itself.
The hell are you, crazy?
Try to be objective for a moment, please. The demand side definitely has an upper limit. It'll be a cash grab, pure and simple, you dig? We'll adopt a hit-and-run strategy that'll maximize our market impact.
I, think you might be taking things to... Hey, Suzuki, I could use a little help any time now.
You know what would be perfect? A little dab of yogurt on the tip.
I am not comfortable with this!
Cross-promotion. We could say apply Class B yogurt for mushrooms bigger than your wildest dreams.
You know what? That's just insanity. to work. This is gonna be huge.
I ought to put an axe through your skull!
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you say we go to the roof? Just you and me. Because I really feel like teaching somebody how to fly.
Maybe some other time. That's not why I'm here. I thought you'd be interested in showing off Class F's mad skills.
Very funny. Good one, man. You think we train as hard as we do to help make pornography?
Believe me, I'm as uncomfortable as you. No worries, dude. I get it. It's too weird. I should have seen this coming. But could you at least have a look at it and tell me whether or not it's possible?
Fine. Technically, it couldn't be easier. You drill yourself a big enough hole, stick in the spores, and then there's fungus among us.
And if the log was carved into a crotch shape, it would still work?
Another lie!
Okay, got it.
That's a damn shame. And here I thought we had the perfect storm of skill and target audience to flood the forestry department with easy women. Oh yeah, of course. If ever there was a product designed for Fujoshi girls, this would have been it. That lot loves their fantasy.
Fujoshi. Genuine Fujoshi!
Yeah! Think of all the lonely ladies out there who dream of you manly forestry types. What you do is pure sex to them. You hunks are like the Texas Rangers or something. Right, Kosaku?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, it's a damn shame. Had we been able to make this work, there's no telling how many freewheeling gals would have been falling over themselves to join Class F. All those hotties desperate for attention from big, strong men.
You know, maybe I was jumping the gun. I should hear you out.
So here's the name. Brace for it. We're going... Yeah, pick that mushroom. There you go.
You're looking at hundreds of years of mushroom cultivation at its finest. I give you the standard shiitake mushroom, with its dark, meaty cap. The shimeji with its cluster of fleshy, forking tendrils. Hungry, anybody? 8 inches of thick, magisterial heft. The king trumpet! The maitake, whose dark frills give off an intoxicating scent. Smell that musk! The namiko with its viscous coat and suggestive skin tone. Careful, ladies. The lovely mukitake, like a gymnast six-pack. And the oyster, fungal art, splayed like a mosaic. This is the stuff!
Call now, and we'll include with your order the visually alluring fertilizer mix. Our very special anal beating yogurt blend.
Now, for obvious reasons, we can't sell this stuff through the usual networks. Not to worry, though. We'll be moving units through Bio's very own Fujoshi pipeline. Packaging will be plain. The label will say photographs.
Alright, needless to say, if anyone catches us selling these things, we're toast. So let's keep everything on the DL.
We took advantage of our freedom, all right. The world didn't know what hit it when we were done. And we were done pretty quick. Just as we were starting out, we got busted.
Oh boy, suspension. My Miss Kinoshita, that yukata looks fabulous on you.
Think so?
Why yes, they were made for flat-chested girls.
Just think, caught because one of the top clients was a classmate's grandmother.
Yeah, well, guess we had it coming.
Hey, look at the bright side. It's like 3 days vacation.
You got off a lot easier than your ringleader. She had it much worse, appropriately. Repeat offenders like her get 3 weeks suspension. And all Class F got a formal reprimand, which, believe me, you wouldn't have wanted.
So, what happened to him?
The forestry teacher, Mr. Tachikawa, beat their ass.
Yeesh.
Their summer break's gonna suck, too. They'll spend most of it on Mount Onike.
Oh, snap. Mount Onike. No, thanks.
I'm with you on that.
Huh? Oh, hey.
Got a new business idea brewing for when I get back. What do you say? You interested?
Huh?
I've got everything lined up. I just need your frontman skills. Didn't think so. Oh well. One more thing. Tell me, did you have fun? It's a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
Then my work here is done. Let's see how far we can take this mascot trend.
Oh, how about a tongue that collapses anus?
Some people refuse to learn, huh?
Oh, look at the bamboo. Let's write wishes for the Star Festival. Alrighty then, here's to another hard day of work out in the field.
Whoa, what's the deal with all this food?
Cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, bitter melon, okra, pumpkin, zucchini, and corn. We got bushels of reject vegetables. So we died for free. It's all you can eat time, you guys.
Awesome.
There are many valuable lessons for a farming student to learn about life, but the most important lesson of all is this.
Is what?
Students must always clean their plate, no matter what!
Heck yeah! Think we've got you covered there. Dig in.
What's wrong, Hata?
Minori cooked again, huh? This looks like her handiwork.
Uh-oh. It's reject veggie season again, isn't it?
Last year's melon festival was a real mess, too.
Yeah, those were the biggest melons I'd ever seen.
Surprise, surprise! Kosaku's blathering on about useless nothings again.
So big.
The biggest I've ever seen.
You know, I actually sent you some nice juicy watermelons too, Ringo. I made sure to pick out the sweetest ones.
Yeah, I know, thanks.
Sure, no problem. Wait, you know?
Here we are again! At the end of a hard day of work in the field!
Well, I guess being stuck with too much food is a first world problem. Things could be a lot worse, you know?
So true! All the more reason we should savor every single bite!
Yeah! Thank you for the grub! Wow, this cold bitter melon salad is delicious!
Oh, you like that? The secret ingredient is a little chili oil in the sesame dressing.
What is this stuff?
Pear curry!
The crunchy texture and mild sweetness give this dish the perfect 1-2 punch!
Wow, this ratatouille is richer than a bunch of steamed veggies have any right to be.
I'll have seconds.
Eat up, everybody! There's plenty more where that came from!
Huzzah!
Yum, yum.
Sweet! Hey, what's the matter with you?
Kay, do you think that we're getting fat?
I don't know. Maybe we're just packing on muscle from all that harvesting.
That's totally what it is. I thought I was looking a little more filled out than usual, but it's probably just my python.
Hey, you two! Great meal, right?
I was wrong, we're all fat! So long to being trim and fit. Say hello to obesity.
Yep, we're chunky.
You're awful! You know that's the worst thing to say to a girl, right?
Sorry if I offended you. Maybe you'd prefer I use a more politically correct term like pleasingly plump or fluffy. Here's the truth. You two are fatties!
He's right. You do look a little bit rotund.
Oh yeah, well so do you, fatty fat. It's because of those delicious meals you make every day.
Wait just a sec. If you don't want what I'm cooking, then don't eat it.
Make me.
Jackpot! A cat fight, every young man's dream come true! Well, at the very least, it's a good sumo wrestling match.
You remember that time they mud wrestled? That was way cooler than this. Seems they haven't learned how to properly use size to their advantage in a hand-to-hand combat situation.
Agreed. Lose weight right now! We're skinny.
Exercise is the root of any good weight loss plan.
Lucky for us, we have plenty of opportunities to exercise here. It's a good thing Miss Kinoshita's back to normal, too.
Well, that's a former celeb for you. Their freakish ability to suddenly drop weight puts us to shame.
Honestly, I was worried about Minori the most.
That's so? And what worried you?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. You forget this?
Huh?
So who is the last fatty standing, huh? Tell me. Tell me! You're wrong. Guys won't want to marry you because they'll assume you're already pregnant. Has your family seen it yet? I wonder what they would think if someone were to text them this.
No, please don't do that.
Oops, it already sent.
No! Jerk! You cannot hear! I'm not joking! You monster! You nasty!
The soybeans. There's something really wrong with them. This fuzzy white stuff I've never seen is growing near the root.
Mold, maybe? If you give them too much water, they can get moldy, especially when the weather's as hot as it's been.
But I've been watering them every day.
Oh, yikes.
It's true. I even watered them when it rained.
Well, for future reference, best to skip the stormy days. But a little mold's not that big of a deal. We'll take care of it. Hey, let's go take a look on our next break. Let's see.
See it?
Whoa, no way.
Is it bad?
Ringo, go get a teacher, please. Hurry up. Southern Blight.
Wait, I don't get it. What is Southern Blight? Will the plants be okay?
Southern blight is a terrible disease that can sometimes develop in soil. Crops hit by this disease don't survive. They just fade away. What's worse is that the blight forms sclerotia in the ground, allowing it to keep multiplying there.
What does that mean?
It means the disease contaminates the soil.
How can we fix it?
Can't be fixed. If any of the spores remain, then they'll infect next year's crop as well. To prevent that, we have to throw out the soil, and the crops too. We burn them all.
That's awful.
This whole mess is pretty hard to believe, huh?
It sure is. Southern blight turned up at another school recently. Apparently, we both used the same dealer. If only we'd heard about it earlier, we might have been able to do something.
Maybe. But Kay, you know this isn't your fault at all. Minori, how's Ringo?
Don't know. She said she wanted to be alone.
No dinner?
She said she wasn't hungry, so I set some food aside. Kosaku?
Huh?
I think she needs your help. Talk to her. I'm worried she's taking this on herself. If she'll listen to anybody, it's you. Please.
I don't know.
Well, guess what? I do. Because that girl is... Just go talk to her. Please. She needs you.
Ringo, it's me. So look, farming can be really fun. It can be one of the greatest gifts that life has to offer. But at the same time, it can be really brutal. That's why so many people quit, because it's too difficult. We work so hard for so little. It's not like we're gonna get rich doing this. Sometimes we don't even get paid.
Then why? If the bad outweighs the good, then why do it at all?
Good question. My answer is I don't know. I guess I haven't figured that part out just yet.
How'd it go?
I'm not really sure.
Oh.
Well, it's like they say, time is the best remedy. Kosaku?
What's up?
I wanted her to plant those soybeans for a reason. It wasn't a random choice. In the same way they enrich the soil and give life to new things, I hoped those beans might help her. That her soul might be enriched, and that she might also be born anew.
That's really thoughtful.
Yes, it's just that if she were to regret coming here, I don't think I could stand it.
Kay.
Yeah, what is it?
You're nice, and I'm lucky to have a friend like you.
Same here.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff! Equipment friendship produces true nature in the secluded greenhouse! We can call it... I'll even put out a fan book!
What?
If we sell 1,000 of these bad boys at $500 a pop, we'll be filthy stinking rich. Who wants to buy a yacht?
This isn't really in character for me, but I'm here. I had a feeling my services might be needed, and looks like I was right.
Hello there, my darlings. Did someone say forbidden love? I heard that phrase and came as fast as I could.
What's going on? Does somebody want to tell me what you guys are doing here? What are these for?
Duh, that's advance payment for the footage.
Miso and a mountain lily? Wait, are these for Ringo?
Yeah, right.
Ringo? Of course they're not for Ringo. Why would they be? It's not like we're too embarrassed to give it to her directly or anything.
Oh, great! Now they know the truth, you idiotic woodsman!
That was by far the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
Kay? I actually think Ringo will be just fine. Don't you?
Yeah. Kosaku, you're awake. This is bad.
Yeah. Let's get Minori. Ringo, too.
I called everybody I could think of. This is everyone who showed.
What happened? What are we doing now?
We're here to pick some tomatoes.
But it's so late.
Let's just hope it's not too late.
Come on.
Look,
They're splitting open.
it's been nothing but hot and dry outside. All this time, these tomatoes have needed water. Now that it's raining, the tomatoes will take in as much water as they can. They'll split right open.
Where am I needed?
Start with that row over there.
Right away!
Focus on the ones that haven't split yet. Yes, sir!
We can still eat the bad ones. We'll just puree them or make them into jam. Can them. Keep
seem okay with this. You raised them so carefully and waited so long for them to grow. And now they're completely ruined. I don't understand why you aren't more upset.
Hey, you got a sec? I like it out here. Though you must really think we're out in the sticks, huh?
You know, I like it too, actually. So much nature.
I'm glad. But there's no natural nature. Not in anything you see out here, anyway. The fields, the farms, the roads, and the rivers. People made them all bit by bit, generation by generation. Our predecessors had it hard. There was a time when nature was cruel and unforgiving to them. And it's not just here. Everywhere we humans live is the remains of the great struggle between us and nature. A battleground.
Battleground?
Yep, you know there's a whole lot that's hard about agriculture, but at the end of the day it's more fun than anything else. Just getting to watch your crops grow. And the same goes for the people who made this. It must have been joyful. They pictured the kind of town this was going to become. They dreamed about us here in the distant future. And with all that to look forward to, they worked hard. And who knows? Maybe our vegetables will inspire someone. Maybe one day they'll do something great. And maybe they'll make the world a better place for us to live in. But even if they don't, even if they decide to just keep on doing their best, well, I think that ties into the future of the landscape, too. You asked why I do this? Because I think we can help people be better. There's real power in what we do. That's why. I'm sorry. That story went off the rails pretty quick, didn't it?
It was you. The veggies. You were the one who sent them to me.
Huh?
Back then, I was so exhausted with my life. It was like I didn't even have the strength to eat. Then someone on my staff made me a salad out of vegetables a fan had sent me. Even though I was too tired to eat, I figured I had to at least try it. But when I put it in my mouth, what happened next took me by surprise. It tasted strange. Not like what I expected.
It tasted bad?
No, not bad. It was very earthy and tough in an odd way, but somehow gentle and sweet.
Well, it wasn't that big of a deal. I just wanted to send you some vegetables.
No, it was perfect. It really was. You'd given me the taste of life. You shared something I'd never experienced before. It brought me to tears. In that moment, I knew I'd be okay. It was like someone was saying, if you trust this feeling and follow your heart, everything will be fine. Don't you see? You helped me. You helped me make my choice. After that, I happily ate every single scrap of food you sent my way. I looked forward to the letters that came with them, too. From the moment we started writing each other, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I wanted to come here. It was like I could taste how fun it was going to be.
Wait a sec.
Huh?
I didn't send you any letters.
But those vegetables were definitely you.
Yeah, but I didn't put my name on the box. And no letters.
No, you signed them. Those letters were definitely from you. And there was a picture of everybody, too.
A picture? This picture? With a letter from me?
Mm-hmm.
The tomato tragedy is over. I'd say it's time we had ourselves dinner. You guys, dinner's a good thing, so why do you look so stern?
Is everything all right?
There's something I'd like you to see, Minori.
Huh.
Does this look familiar? You wrote it. How could you do something like this, huh? Writing a bunch of fake letters to Ringo? I mean, to Yuka Kusakabe, pretending to be me?
I thought you'd be thrilled.
Huh?
I was only trying to help you keep your super creepazoid factor down to a minimum. You should thank me.
But, well, that's thoughtful, I guess.
And honestly, sending a girl you don't even know a bunch of vegetables for no good reason, that's a one-way ticket to restraining order town.
I think you're missing the point here. Just think how Ringo must feel knowing all those letters she read are actually from you and not from me.
You've got a point.
Huh?
I'm very sorry, Kinoshita. I hate that I misled you. I only wanted to help, to paint a picture of what things are really like here. But I see now that I was wrong. Okay, stand up. I wanted to meet you. This whole time, it was you.
Kinoshita?
All I ever wanted was to look you in the eyes and talk to you. About school,
Damn it! Were you drunk on your head?
Need something, Kosaku?
So what you got lined up for this summer?
Probably stay on campus and work for a bit.
We should make a trip down to the beach, yeah? You want to come with?
You idiot! How dare you invite me to tag along all casual-like? You've got some nerve!
So you don't want to go on a beach trip with Kay?
Must we hold this conversation out in the open for all to see? You are an evil mastermind or an idiot. I can't tell which.
Shh. Huh? I don't hear any birds.
With a livestock.
Something's coming. Kay, what
It's a demon.
You like a boy?
Of course! It was summoned by Yoshida's obvious love for Kay, which I totally didn't mean to have, but whatever!
How's it my fault?
Run for it, Yokul! Go! His name's June. Yoshida, get the girls to school!
I'm on it.
Kay, don't let the cougar demon touch you or game over! Horny teacher, calm your fury! Whatever you may be, cougar or spinster lolly, these boys are not yours to devour! Yeah, she ain't gonna like that. Are you alright, Kay?
Yeah,
She's heading for the campus.
the girls are in danger.
Are you okay?
We'll never catch her.
Damn it. Oh, Yakul.
Still not his name, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
You saved us all.
Goodness. She didn't go down easy.
You showed her who's boss.
Yoshida, were you hurt? Are you okay?
Huh? Of course I'm okay. Why would you even ask?
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Wait until your goods start migrating south, Kid Smiggy. You'll know my suffering soon enough.
Whatever, Teach. You're just jelly. So yeah, corn duty was pretty dull, and homeroom was same old, same old. Honestly, kind of a bust.
Hey there, little lady. So what caliber of ammo are you smuggling? H-cup or I? Damn, they're big. Hey, don't give them the third degree. But I got to know.
That's enough of that, fella.
Fella?
You think those sweater puppies can be kenneled in a cup size? That's like trying to store the Sahara in a litter box. That said, if you want to think about them in terms of a cup size, they are World Cup boobs!
World Cup boobs?
Duh. No one country can lay claim to such god-tier knockers. Those watermelons are worldwide.
I'll pass.
Huh?
Big boobs are nothing more than oversized bags of bovine fat.
Really? They do nothing but hinder a woman.
Any busty girl will tell you so.
Yeah, A-cup forever, haters.
Seriously?
Hey, boss, you want to drop some knowledge about the itty-bitties?
Don't call me boss. Call me big brother.
What the hell?
Allow me to demolish his worldview.
Sure.
Men are creatures that wish to be mothered on some level. Nothing symbolizes that role as well as the breast. Ergo, huge breasts are the realm of the real man.
Says you.
What?
The desire for mothering is a real phenomenon. However, any self-respecting guy should be well out of that phase by high school. As they break away from their parents and become men in their own right, a new desire starts to rear its head. You're overlooking a biological directive.
What is it? Enlighten me, tiny schoolgirl.
Behold, paternal instinct!
Say what?
As a boy grows into a man, he awakens to a new paternal instinct within. What use has he for teats? Giving a little girl father they love is the most natural of acts for a grown male. Anything less is a case of arrested development.
Having fun?
I love you, big brother.
I admit, such a scenario is appealing.
Yikes. So, what size do you like?
Huh? Boob-wise? You know, boobs are nice and all, but at the end of the day, I'm more of a foot guy, really.
Huh?
Yeah, like the soles of a girl who's wearing black knee-highs. Or maybe she's been clumping around in shoes all day, and now they're, musty.
Are you having fun?
Oh, I would like to rub them for you.
Sup, guys? How's it hanging? Come on, that was just adorable.
You're over 40!
How come you're so mean to me? Ooh, I'm trying to be as young and lively as possible. You gotta respect that.
We don't! You look ridiculous!
Better to be ridiculous than dead! My guy is burning them with Moe!
She's so powerful. How could a woman her age be so strong? In a world where couples are running amok, she appears to punish us for their happiness. She fights with the force of 1,000 ignored online dating profiles. She rises from the ashes of her own wreck of a love life again and again. She is
single phoenix! Run, you fools! Get out of here!
Wrong side of 40! Get back!
Birth. Kindergarten. Elementary school. Middle school. High school. College. Work. Suddenly I was 40, and just as friggin' lonely as ever. Even my 13-year-old niece has a boyfriend. Seriously, life, what the actual hell?
Wrinkles! They're everywhere! My thumbs will be down to my feet!
Going out to eat, and every single time is the same thing. Becky Party won.
The future. It really sucks.
I never knew that being an adult was so horrible. It's nothing but loneliness. Day after day, a never-ending parade of suck. We'd all be better off dead.
That took the best out of you, huh? Now, who loves Becky?
Me! The afternoon class was home ec. If you make something good to eat,
You'll have them lined up down the street.
it's Kosaku's
And Ringo's
Cooking Show. Let's go, home ec! Hey, everybody. You know what time it is. Let's bring out our guest instructor for the day, yeah? She was top of her class in culinary school and won the worldwide singles cooking contest 22 years in a row. You know her. You love her. Kinda. It's Miss Becky.
I say 40 is the new 18.
Well, Miss Becky, you certainly seem glad to be here. Is that a phone? Come on, you guys. It's really distracting to hear that in the middle of a...
My bad. You want to answer?
That is not a phone!
Alrighty. Today's dish is so good, just one bite and any man will be yours forever. Better eat up. This feline got needs, Hunter.
Kill me.
Put something in his mouth that he likes. Maybe he'll return the favor. Know what I mean? Hunter, what do you like to eat?
I'm not really that picky, but I kind of draw the line at natto. I mean, it's...
What the hell do you like to eat? It wasn't a hard question, was it? Time to shake the tuna, you guys. Now, check it out. Skip check. No second-rate bonito for you guys. Well, Ringo, how do you think it smells?
like tuna because it's tuna.
Ah, jeez! Stop the tape! Cut! We gotta take that react again!
Why'd we stop filming?
Oh, come on! Check the mannequin for a pulse, because that was crappy crap.
I don't think color commentary is Ringo's forte.
If you think you can co-spy on your fresh face and thousand-yard stare, just sit your bony ass down already.
I don't think we need that for this recipe.
Yeah, calm your tits. Now, I'll show you how to prep skipjack tuna the Miss Becky way. Oh my, this thing has such a musky odor to it. But I kinda like it. Wow, there's something on the tube. Is that what I think it is, you naughty skipjack? I'm sorry. I guess I got a little ahead of myself. Get it? A little ahead. Hey, Hata, wanna be a pal and shave this down? Aw, I'm gonna be sad to see you go, Mr. Skipjack. You're like a
Kosaku reporting in for shaving duty. Shave.
He's so wrong.
Shave.
Give me a Latin beat.
Shave.
Right, now show me your whole
What
thing.
is the problem?
After that, you fill up a bowl with white rice.
Here, knock yourself out.
Then you grab a big bottle of sauce.
So what are we making here anyway? What the?
Rice bowl, voila! Loved up and good to go.
Isn't that a bit too simple for a cooking show?
There's no point going crazy in the kitchen when you're the only one who's going to be eating the final product, right? Here's the reality. On any given day, you just go from your apartment to work and then back home again. At work, your so-called peers avoid you like the plague. And they somehow forget to invite you to their parties every damn time. When you get home, you're too tired to do anything but flop into bed and sleep in your makeup, because that's a good idea. On your rare days off, you spend all your time being lazy and farting around on the internet. Why bother cooking for reals? Now, what do you think?
I think white rice with toppings is okay.
On to another topic. When you're cooking, there are 5 seasonings that are fundamental. Ringo, would you care to list them off with that perfect little poker face of yours?
Sugar is one of them. Salt is too. Vinegar also. And then...
Huh?
Enough smack talk. The other 2 are soy sauce and miso now, aren't they?
Miso honey! Hey, wait, isn't it a turn-on for guys when they see a girl cooking for them?
No way. That's just...
You're home. Take me.
Miss Becky, it's high time we got done to making it, yeah?
What, a baby?
No, the food!
Okay then, I'll get the cutting board. Sorry about that, Ringo. My mistake. Your chest is so flat, I guess I thought it was the cutting board. Because I'm such a bonehead. Maybe she'll have some juice when she's older.
She's
And get dessert full of delicious strawberries filled with condensed milk. Wash and drain the berries and put them in a bowl. Then pour on the condensed milk and you're golden.
This stuff doesn't even count as cooking anymore.
Oh, and there I go again. I meant to reach for the condensed milk and I went for the condensed boobies. I mean, just look at them.
Go to your happy place!
The only reason I seem flat is because of Chubbs and the boo monster over there. Don't call me Chubbs! What the hell? Boo monster!
What's the matter, Miss Becky? You're really letting Ringo have it this afternoon.
Can I tell it yet?
Lay off the milk, okay?
Listen up, new girl. Don't go getting full of yourself just because you're young. Before you got here, the boys were up in love with me.
What world are you living in?
Kiss me, gorgeous.
I don't wanna!
So be it. I'll just cook up your little crush then. You're on the menu, Missy. Today's special is Ringo breast, if I can find any meat. Take your best shot, Grandma.
I don't think this is helpful.
Stand down, ladies!
When you have a dispute in the realm of home ec, you settle it.
With a cook-off showdown! Chef 1, Miss Kinoshita! Miso soup?
Soup is pretty simple. I don't know if this is gonna do it. Well, nobody said it had to be flashy. It's just tofu, right? We all like red miso a lot, so I'm glad she used it. Good call there, Ringo.
Now for the moment of truth. What am I tasting? There's a strong fishiness to it, like a seafood stock, and a smell that's making my eyes water. The flavor is so rich and so powerful, it's almost too much, but there's something about it that I just can't get out of my mind. This bowl is a chalice given to us by the gods of miso, and the blessed broth within is a miracle to be cherished.
Is he nuts? I can't take another sip of this stuff. It's sour and kind of fishy. It makes me feel all barfy.
Ringo, what perfect food did you use to make this soup?
Old slippers. You know that brown part of the insole? Yeah, I mostly use that.
You cured my foot king.
It made the soup stock really brown.
So the red miso you tossed in just for color?
Hey, you guys, can we name Becky the winner so I can go and throw up? Yeah, no kidding. Whatever she made, it's gotta be better than this foot soup Ringo hit us with.
Not a chance. We have to try both for it to be fair. Miss Becky, it's your turn.
You're gonna like my dish. I have every confidence you'll be coming back for more.
Huh? Just rice?
So, what about a side dish?
That is the side. Here's the main course.
That's disgusting! Kill it with fire!
Well, hurry up and eat, or else the Best Buy date will pass you by.
That Best Buy date's long gone! You were a teacher, you nymphomaniac! How have they not fired you yet?
Daddy's a big shot politician. I'm not going anywhere.
Now all the mysteries are solved.
Come on, class. No need to be shy. Here, eat Miss Becky. Just do it. That's a good class. Don't worry. There's plenty of Becky to go around. Huh? Hold up. This is not what I had in mind.
If you make something good to eat,
You'll have them lined up down the street.
till next time, let's go home ec! So there you have it. Just another ordinary average day like any other. Kinda dull, actually. Well, there was that thing that happened on the way back from our shopping trip, I guess. Is this it? Minotamo Rock Festival, huh?
If we get up to the stage and it looks like fun, you guys maybe want to go up there and give it a shot?
We've never played in a band together before, I don't know.
Well, I think the five of us could fake our way through something.
She's right. If you're really worried about how we'd sound, then we could always go with the visual K route, you know. We can even disguise Kinoshita if we go heavy on the makeup.
Visual K, huh?
Yeah, sounds like fun. We are gonna look so cool. That could be a song.
Nope. That stage is pretty small. Just the right size for a bunch of noobs like us.
That's the spirit. Let's do it.
All right, folks. Our next... Flash flood warning, wind advisory, lightning advisory, rock slide advisory. Oh boy, trifecta +1.
In poker, this would be a straight flush.
Are we counting high tide and storm surge warnings? Because, if so, we're going to need another metaphor here.
This really sucks, guys.
Wow, a category 1? On top of all the rain we've been having the past couple of weeks? The weather this summer has been out of control. And speaking of out of control...
I got us to get wet, right? So why are we letting the beach look like the rain on our parade? Get it out! We go to the beach! Get out of there!
Minori, please! Look, we all want to go to the beach, but we can't get there if the buses aren't running.
There's nothing stopping us from using our bikes!
I don't need tranquilizer!
Bikes won't do a whole lot of good underwater.
No one's going anywhere in this, all right? The beach will still be there when our next break comes around. We can go then. I'll even buy you an ice cream cone.
Is that a promise?
If you calm down, yes. Cross my heart, okay?
Okay, but we'll have to be done in like 30 minutes before getting in the water.
Forces beyond all human understanding are at work.
Fantastic. Just what we need.
What happened to you?
They canceled practical lab on account of the weather. I didn't get the notification till I was halfway here, and with all the buses shut down. Let's just say I've had worse days, but not all that many.
So, have they canceled everything?
Yep, and it looks like I'm stuck here till the weather decides to stop being a pain in the ass. Huh, actually, I guess we all are.
Yeah, well, at least we're staying dry.
What kind of practical lab was it?
Oh, just Cymbidium repositioning.
What now?
Cymbidium. It's an orchid. One that prospers in the southeast part of Asia, specifically in the crisp air of the plateau. We haul them up the mountain each summer to prevent their being blasted by seasonal winds.
The wind's that rough on them, huh?
Indeed, and the plants don't develop well when it's too hot. If they're stunted, then they're worthless.
Wow, didn't know orchids were your thing.
Didn't I mention what they go for?
Of course.
Historically, orchids have been known to fetch a king's ransom on the open market. Collectors the world over go nuts for the little buggers. So, anyway, before the storm hit, the plan was for us to haul a batch of new Cymbidiums to market in a microbus.
Whoa, the microbus, huh? You gotta be brave to ride in that thing.
Truth is, with this wind, I'm just as worried about the greenhouse as I am about the flowers themselves. One good gust and it's all she wrote.
Hadn't thought of that.
Hey, you think we should close the storm shutters? I mean, better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, good idea. Can you believe this?
Kinda humbling, isn't it?
It's like
I know.
an ocean.
Right?
Like an ocean.
Crap! Stop her! Don't be afraid of
Minori! Get back in here right now! I feel like I'm moving!
It's not the ocean, it's a flood! Earth to Minori, you'll drown! The current's gotta sweep you away! Idiot. Really? This is ridiculous. Get out of there, damn it! This isn't... Yahoo! Oh, it is totally on now!
Should I feel dirty or is this normal?
Hey, it's just mud. There's not a thing dirty about it.
We're just two guys enjoying the scenery.
Keyword, enjoying.
I'm on the people right now! I want to do like they do in the movies!
Volleyball! Service! Good game, everybody! Yay!
Okay, now we have to split a watermelon! Who's got one?
Somebody say, watermelon! Yeah, watermelon!
Woo!
Right, time for some barbecue!
I'm all over it!
The lighter won't cooperate.
Bring on the kerosene!
Stand clear!
We've made
Yeah! Because we rock!
Still, either way, bonfire!
I could really go for some music.
Music coming right up! Sick summer beats, anyone? Yoshida, hey! Heads up, on back to 6 o'clock! Yay!
What on earth is wrong with you people?
Oh, come on, move a little. Get this farmware off!
Rubber beach parties are only! I don't get to pop up in a simple carry! Well, looky here. For all your whining,
bikini under there?
It's not a bikini, it's my underwear, you moron!
Bust it out! Bust it out! Bust it out! Yay! Not so fast! How dare you? This is hallowed ground. Our beach is not the place for you people to let it all hang out.
Who are they?
Feast your eyes on top of Noreen's world-class beach volleyball team!
We have a volleyball team?
Given that we're nowhere near an actual beach, isn't that sort of like a regional hockey league in the tropics?
Whatever you guys want, just leave us alone. Can't you see we're busy stripping our friend here down to our undies?
Maybe we were a little too quick to judge.
Hey!
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the team's preppy nice guy captain, Hamauka. My comrade's name, Ken Butter.
Wait, hold up. Pecan butter?
Does this guy have a reputation?
I don't know. Never heard of him in my life. If I say he's one of Biotech's so-called sweet musketeers whose name everyone associates with prize-winning treats, I'm just talking out of my ass.
Wanna make your toast slick? Try Ken Butter!
Shut up, please.
Care for a little friendly competition? See, we're in the middle of gearing up for the regional tournament. Gotta get your practice on when and where you can, know what I mean?
Where are they having this tournament?
Nagano.
There's no freaking beach in Nagano!
Yeah, hello. It's called the day trip, dude.
Where was it last year?
Gunma.
Oh, come on!
A year before that, they held it in Saitama.
Not to be that girl, but none of these places are near the ocean. Where exactly do you play?
Oh, riverbeds.
Wow, must hurt.
Look, never mind about that, all right? Just play with us! Winnie, please.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, no problem. What's up?
The fields are taking a real beating.
This is bad. We've got to hurry. The rice will be completely submerged.
So I'm guessing that's not a good thing?
Rice is a finicky plant. You have to be careful. You want the stalks underwater, but not the ears. If that happens, they'll start to sprout, in which case the yield will be nothing.
Really?
Really. We won't be able to eat it. We won't be able to sell it. We won't even be able to use it to fertilize next year's crop. All our hard work for nothing.
No. Now what? What's the plan? I mean, what are we supposed
It's
to
okay.
do?
We got this.
Oh, crap!
Look at it.
Sorry. If only I'd have noticed this sooner.
Calm yourselves, Bulgarians! What's been the purpose of your training?
One moment, please. Okay, take two in 5, 4, 3, 2.
As I was saying,
Once more, from the top.
your training has prepared you for this. We are nothing if not agricultural students, and this is our moment to shine. Take charge. Everyone else follow. From here on out, we take all orders from you. This includes me. Are we agreed on that? A yes or no would suffice.
Right. First, we open the rear drain. It's all you, Kay.
And what's a rear drain?
It's kind of like a vent. Regulates the water level,
To keep the ears from getting submerged?
provided the wind doesn't blow them over. Exactly. Kay, are you gonna be all right?
I'm good. It's just a little buzz. I'll be damned if that brain gets clogged. I got this.
Cool. Now that Kay's bought us some time, let's rope off the field.
Right.
I need everyone to be careful. Don't fall on the plants. Understood. Hamauka, run back to the school and bring us some more rope. Staff.
Got it.
Yoshida, your jumps are pressing the stall. Minori, stop letting your ass poke out. Ringo, you're doing perfect. Nice job. Butter dude, what the hell are you doing? Where are your pants?
No worries. Butter totally repels water.
Gross, but okay. All right, that ought to hold her for now. Good on us, huh? Class D's field shouldn't take too long.
Kazuku!
What is it?
The rice in Class D's field is growing way too quickly.
Huh?
The stalks are so tall, the ears are drooping, the ropes can't support them. The crop is done for.
Why would they grow it so fast? Hey, what's the deal with Class D?
I'm sorry. We planted Koshi Hikari.
What in the hell would you do a thing like that for?
Is that bad?
Koshi Hikari has a reputation for falling over so easily, its nickname is Collapse Hikari. It sprouts up too tall. With the stalks already that long, they don't stand a chance. This wind will knock them over like bowling pins.
Oh, no.
Why would you guys cultivate something so risky?
What was I supposed to do? This particular variety sells like gangbusters.
You won't be selling much of anything when the whole field goes tits up.
You two, quit your bickering. Now is not the time for that argument.
You're right, there are more important things to focus on. Captain Aramis must save the day. Pronto! Just give me a minute to think. There's There's too many stalks for us to move them out of harm's way. The only thing to do is block the wind. Except, how exactly?
Hey, our volleyball net is super durable. Why don't we use that?
Last I checked, the net is made of holes! We need something that'll make a wall.
Well, sandbagging would be the best option, except it's a little late for that.
Thank you, Captain Obvious! Aha! Connectomy! The keys!
Huh?
To the microbus! Gimme! You had it gassed up to move the Symbiotiums, didn't you?
Of course. What are you cooking up there, Chief?
Sorry, no time to explain. I'll be back. Just start roping off the field. This is gonna work.
Kozuko!
Ringo, the field.
The others have it covered. It's okay. Funbags didn't like you wandering off on your own in the storm, so she asked me to stay with you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a child. Thank you, Funbags.
So what's your big plan exactly?
We're gonna improvise a wall.
Okay.
It's simple. Drive this upwind and we block the gusts. Stay with me here. Class D's field is the furthest up, right? Of its 4 sides, 3 are flanked by roads. If we drive the microbus to the road up top, it'll shield their crop from the wind.
I had no idea you even knew how to drive.
I don't, but it's a standard diesel engine, so, you know. It can't be that different from a tractor. Okie doke. First gear. Release the emergency brake. Rev the engine just enough to get her nice and ready. Ease up on the clutch about halfway. Release the clutch once we get things that are moving. And give her some juice. Hell yeah! Didn't even stall once.
Incredible.
Nothing any farm boy couldn't do, really. Thing is,
Yeah?
driving without adult supervision is majorly against the rules. Miss Becky's gonna be out of her mind, furious. Watch me get suspension.
You're not alone. If she gets upset, it'll be at both of us.
Let's pull this mother out! Whoa! Hot damn it! I can't see the road!
Use the windshield wipers.
The, what?
Those little things that go back and forth on the windshield. It comes with those, right? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, tractors and combines don't come with them. How am I supposed to know about buses? What are you doing?
Don't freak. I'm gonna act as your lookout, okay? I need you to follow my directions to the letter.
Okay.
Keep going straight.
You got it.
Start veering to the right. We're passing the gym.
Veering right.
All right, now straighten the wheel. Easy does it. Easy does it.
Kotaku!
Make a sharp right when I give the word. Got it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, now!
Ringo! Hold on, I've got you, okay? And... yoink.
Diet for me, please.
OJ, thanks.
Oh, orange juice for me too, please.
Yeah. Here.
How about it, guys? Is the marketing teacher awesome sauce or what? Hell yeah, you treated people who saved your rice crop to a day at the beach. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I'm finally gonna see the ocean for the first time in my life. The school's not about bending the rules every now and then.
You're a lucky man, dude. Can't believe you got off with a slap on the wrist.
When I have terrible news!
With an entrance that dramatic, this better be important.
It's bad. I don't know how else to put it other than to say the principal broke.
Wait, he broke? Huh? Whoa, is this the same mighty principal I used to know? The legendary warrior who killed a bear with his own 2 hands?
What's that? No, I'm afraid you won't be able to speak to the bear today.
Okay. It's clear he's completely lost his mind, but why are we here?
Well, that's a great question for the eggplant.
The eggplants?
He keeps rambling on about eggplants, and I have no idea why. Stop it.
It's not like we have a shortage of eggplants out there. Why don't you just give him some already?
Yeah, that's the whole problem. I've already given him eggplants, but then he started saying,
Hey, these are not real eggplants.
Eggplants, no!
"Oh, that breaks me up!"
Do you mind if I take a look at them? Maybe there's something wrong.
Knock yourself out.
They seem perfectly edible in my expert opinion.
Well, he disagrees. And since these don't fit the bill, I figured we could use our own eggplants instead, which is why I brought you all here to save the day.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you're hoping for some sort of heartwarming after-school special plot, aren't you? The sad forlorn principal snaps out of it thanks to his devoted students.
Seen it before.
Geez, how unsentimental can you get?
The principal's instincts are right.
Huh?
Those eggplants, not a single one of them is real. They're manufactured.
Wait, what makes you say that?
Yes, what exactly are you blathering on about?
Sorry, but you're wrong. I tried them myself. They're thick, fresh fur, and quite the mouthful. See, I can put the whole thing inside.
Listen to me. If you let me use the home ec room tomorrow, I'll show you what a real eggplant looks like.
Oh, eggplant.
All right then, mister. You said you'd show us the real deal, so bring it on. I just hope your stuff has what it takes, Kay. It's a decent points that are stuck with your itty-bitty eggplant either way, huh?
It's all yours.
Okay, no, surely you don't mean that.
I appreciate your confidence, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
To begin, why don't we take a good hard look at the eggplants I brought to the table? Top of the line and 100% organic. Farm to table, 500 a piece. That's a lot.
You gotta be kidding me. That's like crazy expensive.
It's your move, Amatori. If you have one, that is.
I do. Check this out.
What is this, some kind of joke? Even supermarket eggplants look better than that old lovely beat-up thing.
Before you knock it, give it a taste. Unless you're a scaredy cat, of course.
It's so big.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots. Sure does look good.
Yeah, Miss Becky's eggplant has started to let go of its moisture. But Kay's hasn't changed at all.
And notice the size of those seeds.
Unlike yours truly, Kay's dish is disappointing inside and out.
But you guys haven't tasted it yet.
All right, then, here we go. This is very delicious, Miss Becky.
That just might be the best eggplant I've ever had.
Underripe. Just a little, though. And the skin's too tough.
Obviously, you know nothing about eggplants. That's how they're supposed to be.
All right, then, time to give Kay's a try. Whoa, what the hell is he doing?
Are you okay, sir?
A scrumptious eggplant that will boldly go where no eggplant has gone before. Fresh and moist, though not watery. A juicy morsel, floating with flavors all smooth, so creamy, you'll be on your knees begging for more. A taste unlike any other taste that has ever been before.
Sir, are you all right?
Yeah, that was insane.
Thank you very much. That dish was truly a delectable triumph. Mr. Kamatori, at my nearest command is an eggplant to rival all other eggplants. My friend, you have to tell me, where in the world did you find such a thing?
Well, as a matter of fact, I grew it myself in my spare time.
Amazing. But I must know, how is it so much better than the rest?
The seeds are my secret weapon.
I wish someone would plant their secret weapon in my eggplant.
See, the thing is, my seeds are purebred. They might look a little bit plain, but with a touch of love and a proper care, they will always retain their time-honored taste. The reason those other eggplants didn't satisfy your craving is their F1 hybrid face.
Wait a sec. What?
First filial generation. It's no big deal, just a genetics term we plant guys use. Bred for appearance first and taste second, these first-generation cultivars were created for one reason alone: efficiency.
Efficiency?
The supreme focus on efficiency over quality leads to the liberal use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides on F1 products in an environment that's as far from natural as you can get. If that's not a bunch of manufactured crap, then I don't know what is.
You do make an excellent point, Kamatori.
It's the truth, plain and simple, sir.
We have an elite educational summer program that gives some of our more exemplary students the unique opportunity to study global agriculture abroad. Miss Koichiro Yoshida and Mr. Kei Kamatori, would the two of you care to participate?
Well, shall I do it? Perhaps it might be worth a serious think. Large-scale agriculture is flourishing overseas. But if Kay and I journey across the globe together, people might mistakenly believe we're on our honeymoon. So it's a nice little romantic comedy of errors, that would be.
Thank you, but I'm not interested in overseas agriculture. I'm here to study small-scale, pesticide-free organic farming based on the eat local concept, not to learn the ins and outs of mass corporatization.
Excuse me.
You're here!
So are you. Well, what fortuitous luck. You saved me the trouble of having to summon you. I do hope you've made your preparations.
What's wrong?
You okay?
Ah! Hey, I know this guy! You were on Sunrise on Gaia, weren't you? You're President Banjo of Hexatex!
What?
Hexatex is a massive company that does everything from growing crops to shipping them overseas. It's the most successful produce company there is, and he runs it all!
So that means Kei Kamotori is...
My unworthy son.
No! You're not my father! You're not anything to me!
So you're his teacher, I take it.
Yes, and available?
Please begin the process of transferring my son out of here.
Very available!
Gather up your things. You're not to waste time wallowing in a place like this a moment longer.
How dare you!
What do you mean a place like this?
Ringo.
Answer me. What exactly does that mean? This school is the best. In all of... I was going to say Japan, but I really think this school grows the most delicious vegetables in the whole world.
The most delicious vegetables in the whole world.
What is so amusing?
Well, I'll give her this much. For a lowly ag school student, she does have a strong imagination.
Like you're one to talk with that F1 manufactured garbage you call produce, you jerk!
You've got quite a lip on you. Would you be willing to put your money where your mouth is?
I'll gladly take you on any day, old man.
If that's the case, how about a showdown?
Bring it.
I propose a simple match. Your vegetables versus mine. Whoever sells the most product wins.
I do have one stipulation. If I manage to beat you fair and square, you'll stay out of agriculture forever.
All right, but if you lose, you leave this school and never come back. Good luck.
I haven't shown this to anyone yet, but this is where I'm raising my purebred vegetables.
So this is where you've been running off to when you disappear for hours on end.
Geez, you're taking care of all of this by yourself?
Yeah, bringing back heirloom vegetables is a deep passion of mine. Unlike my father, the only thing he cares about is lining his pockets. Quality doesn't matter to him at all.
Hey, Kay, I'm confused. If Minjo's your real last name, then how come you go by Kamotori?
Kamotori is my aunt's name. I asked her to adopt me, and she did.
You're adopted? But why forsake your name?
Because my stupid father is a despicable human being! At the end of the day, he's just a guy in a suit. He has no real love for agriculture. All he cares about is business.
So is that the real reason why you didn't want to go into that study abroad program? Because of your father?
I love farming, and I'm here because it's important even if it's on a small scale. I refuse to end up like him. Back home, we tended a melon farm. Without chemical fumigation, melons are often prone to pests, and let me tell you, our farm wasn't without its share of issues on that front. But the problem was, my mother was very sensitive to these chemicals. That didn't stop him from using them, though, his eye always fixated on the bottom line.
How awful.
Even after they killed his own wife, he still uses those chemicals. Because when all's said and done, profit matters to him more than anything else in this world, even his own family.
I'm sorry, but if that's not a prime example of why all farms should operate chemical-free, then I don't know what is.
Look, this is a lot to ask, and I know I shouldn't get you involved in this showdown, but the truth is, I really do need your help.
We're here for you, Kay. What do you say, you guys?
Sure, done. What I mean is, from a personal standpoint, I have no reason to care whether Kei Kamotori has to leave us behind. But for the sake of Tomonori, we cannot afford to lose him. We'll show that old fart of a wannabe farmer who really runs things around here. What do you think about that, Ringo?
He's going down. We'll wipe the floor with his dumb face.
Thanks, everyone.
Whoever sells the most product in 1 hour wins, plain and simple.
Just to clarify, you mean sales, not profit, correct?
Yes, that's right. But we have the same amount of market space. You can try to boost sales by selling at a loss, but it won't work.
I know that. I'm not an imbecile. If I were in your shoes, I'd worry about myself.
Right. First thing we need to do is set some prices.
Whatever his prices are, we'll match them.
Huh?
My vegetables are organic and pesticide-free. Taste will win the day.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Whoa! What the heck are you doing here?
I came to help you. Look, if you want to sell some vegetables and be filthy stinking rich, then all you have to do is use Class D's ace sales technique. You'll equal Daddy Dearest in the dust.
What's that sprayer for?
Watch and learn.
Incredible! They look amazing, freshly picked and covered top to bottom in sweet morning dew.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the parking lot now for a limited time only fresh vegetable market.
All right, let's get out there and sell!
It looks like it's pretty fresh, but it does have a very unusual shape, and worms have been added.
Yes, and that's proof of its organic, pesticide-free upbringing. If you don't believe me, have a taste.
Well, I suppose that's why the bugs like it. I'm sold. Thanks a lot for shopping with us today.
Excellent. So far, there hasn't been too much action at Hexatex.
Plus, I'm just getting started over here. Time to seal the deal.
Yes, ma'am! Hey, what the heck are they doing?
Relax, my friend. Have a look.
What is this?
It's just a little trick I call merchandising.
Merchandising?
Listen up. It's midsummer, right? And it's Friday, the start of the relaxing weekend. And you know what that means?
Actually, I don't.
It means a lot of people with cash to spare want to get out there and live it up a little. And what's the easiest way to accomplish that feat?
Sleep?
Yakiniku, obviously.
Korean barbecue!
Hey, look at that! They have yakiniku! That's a great way to get our veggies in! Merchandising is quite simple, really. It's all about providing the right product in the perfect amount at the exact right price. At precisely the right moment when people need what you're selling.
You guys, this is too much! It's like she's so freaking smart, my head is gonna explode!
It looks like the only extras they have are free samples.
I really think we can win. He's behind, isn't he? I mean, we've had a ton more customers.
Still, we can do way better.
Whoa, you mean you've got something else up your sleeve?
Advertising, friends. Sales promotions. It's like they always say, you can sell anything with sex.
Guys, it's Booner Jam time!
Veggies! They're racy, they're lacy, they're tasty. Don't you want to put them in your mouth?
Hey! Oh, come on, ladies. You can't stay embarrassed about this forever.
Now let's get walking.
Is everybody eating their vegetables?
Their voices, youth, charm, and undeniable attractiveness catch the customer's eye while subconsciously making them more eager to spend their money on your product. Plus this. In order to attract the ever-important male demographic, these pretty ladies come with Nestle ticks, too.
Hold on. What?
You can ask any girl you like to put any veggie you want between her breasts.
Whoa, amazing! That's an incredible strategy!
To compete with Hexatech's sheer brand power, the gloves are gonna have to come off, or in the case of these ladies, the bras.
You're so smart. So, any girl?
Like this?
Yeah! We hit the jackpot! Now it's our turn to have some fun!
Holy crap, what the heck are you doing? Why are you here?
We came to show that snake in a suit what a proper peasant uprising is like.
Plus, I hear his dad's a total silver fox.
All four of them representing in full force.
Anything for one of the most talented students in school. But sweet kids, you know. Come on, give it a try.
Come on, big boy, there's nothing to be nervous about.
That's right, sugar tits. Come here, naughty mama. Who's your naughty mama, huh? Who's your hot mama? Come on, give mommy a big wet smooch right on the old catcher, preferably the tongue.
Let's get on it.
How many are veggies? Just look at this delightfully scrumptious eggplant nestling between her two gigantic fun bags. Marketing was so beneath me. Whatever, it works like a charm every time.
Hang in there, boobs. Don't make it through this.
Ooh, don't call me back.
Check us out, ladies.
So, want to take a bite of my eggplant?
Or would you like to munch on my big Q?
Or my tomato?
All that work, and in the end, we still couldn't even come close to competing with the Hexatex brand. So is that the reason you beat us? Because people have heard of Hexatex before?
That's not it.
What?
Give it a try. You too.
It tastes good.
It does. Really good.
What? But how? How can that be?
You poo-pooed our vegetables from the very beginning, and even agreed on a head-to-head showdown without so much as even tasting what we have to offer. Do you know what that makes you, Kay? A naive little brat. Answer me this. How many hours do you devote to your vegetables every day? 1 hour? 2? 5, perhaps 6 at most? We at Hexatex attend to our vegetables 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You students with your little farming hobby could never compete with the superiority of our product.
Fine. Spin it however you want, but all you're really doing is manipulating F1s, and you know it!
Hexatex embraces technology. Is that so abominable? Do you really believe that vegetables raised by nature alone are somehow nobler than those who have been researched and improved by scientific methods? Tell me, do you intend to rewrite the very history of agriculture?
No, I just... Look, what I'm trying to say is, it's vulgar. Everything you do is for money, that's all. The truth is, I've absolutely no respect for you!
Our product is safer, far less expensive, and above all else, tastes better. So tell me, where's the vulgarity in what I do? Eh? It's called progress! You fool! That remark of yours belittles not only agricultural workers, but it's also an insult to the consumer!
No, that's not true. Everything I fight for is for the good of the consumer. You're dead wrong. I keep my vegetables organic and pesticide-free for them.
You still don't get it, do you? You're just imposing your own shallow, unilateral idealism onto them. Can you grow delicious vegetables without chemicals and pesticides? To grow truly tasty, delectable vegetables, you need high-level farming techniques and a commensurate experience. And last I checked, you had neither. But at Hexatex, we have plenty. So brand recognition isn't the only reason you lost it.
I failed. It's over. I'm a man of my...
The Nagata-gawa Railway. Nagarail for short. Run these days by a third-tier public transit company. It picks up where the old Aitsumi South line left off.
Okay, this rice is perfect for mealtime on the rails.
Very tasty.
So, exactly how far out is your hometown?
Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere. But Minori's family's nice. Give Ringo the rundown on your three sisters.
Tsukasa's the oldest, then I came along. The two youngest are twins, Takumi and Aki.
Cool.
Ah, Tsukasa. Hey, so she moved back home not that long ago, right? What was she doing?
Little of this, little of that. You know, whatever keeps a gal like her busy.
Guess the old crowd didn't nickname her the General for nothing. It's weird she came back, though. Figured she'd still be out there, blazing a trail.
Uh-oh!
So, some special reason he's along for the ride?
Gee, I don't know. Little fella gets super lonely when you're not around, and he's kind of got a sixth sense for where you are.
Whatever, you're keeping tabs on him, though. As far as this trip's concerned, he's your mess.
Go, love. Make yourself at home.
Okay. What the...
I made a special pouch for him in there.
Awkward. Now you really do look preggers.
Attention passengers, if you peek out your window right now, you'll see we're passing over the first Nagara River Bridge.
So cool.
Check it out, they're waving.
Come on, you too.
Okay.
Hello!
Hey, Kosaku?
Huh?
You know, I've been on my share of trains and stuff, but this one's probably my favorite.
Next stop, Aioi. Thank you for choosing Nagaragawa Railway. We hope you have a pleasant day.
Where's the attendant?
Oh, there isn't one. The station's unmanned.
Welcome back!
Taku and Aki. Someone's been eating their vegetables.
Hey, how come Sissy's got such a big tummy?
Now, don't poke. She's carrying precious cargo in there, not just her usual roll of fat.
Well, you just couldn't stay away, huh? Oh, hey, Tsukasa!
Whoa, we're getting a ride from the General herself?
You eat a watermelon on the train?
Wait, am I crazy or is the middle child sporting a motherly glow?
Knock it off, sis. Jeepers, you're gonna embarrass me in front of everybody.
Don't be so self-conscious. You look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
You filled out a bit too, Kosaku. How are things?
Finer than frog hair split 4 ways.
Frog hair?
Oh, country folk jibber jab. Welcome to the Sticks, Ringo. This is how we do. No standing on ceremony. You'll be just fine.
How do you know my name?
We're all up in everybody's business here. Right, load up and climb in. Time's wasting, fans waiting. Tiger gets shotgun.
Seriously?
Aunt Hisako, Uncle Kiichi. What are we doing here again?
Exchanging engagement gifts.
Oh, yeah? Who's engaged?
Good one. You and Minori, my boy.
Sister, I thank you. My heart...
Sorry, did check this out. I get why he dragged me out here. Wakadona has a sixth sense, huh? Oh, motherly glow, eh? You are absolutely the worst kind of person.
Darling, please, take it for later.
Don't send my suppressant for truth.
What in heaven's name is that?
It's a wallaby from school.
But young lady, what is the meaning of this?
I came under the pressure to give you grandchildren, okay?
I see what you did there. Let me give you some sisterly advice, Hondo. Next time you want us all to think you're expecting a visit from the stork, make sure the Papa to be isn't on the scam. You know this is pathetic, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I'd like to know is how you all fell for it in the first place. I mean, how could you possibly think me and her were gonna be parents? How gullible can you be? Sorry! Never mind about that. Thing is, though, what's the big rush?
Kosaku,
Ma'am?
here's the deal. I'm getting a non-profit off the ground. This here town needs it.
Oh yeah?
We're calling it Turn A.
Do what now?
In city talk, coming back to the country is a U-turn, or sometimes an I-turn. But I'm thinking alpha. A-turn is sort of clumsy in practice, though. So I turned it around, and there you have it, coming back to your roots. See, A also stands for Aioi.
Huh.
Deal is, the town's about to put on its first full-fledged Turn A extravaganza. I banked on you two getting hitched being the big draw that brings in the crowds.
How so? A mixer?
You bet. 200 upwardly mobile singles mingling together over country fried hors d'oeuvres right here in Aioi. And you two were going to be
young couple in love makes good our own farm raised success.
Couple?
In love?
Whoa! You first locked eyes in Iowa, married in Iowa, live in Iowa, work and play in Iowa, and are about to be one baby and a rearing a family in Iowa. You two will be the ideal PR centerpiece for what this mixer's meant to accomplish. I've got morning sickness. Here's the plan, Chief. You're gonna get my sister in a family way pronto. You're practically engaged as it is, so what the hell, right? Yes!
Come on, boy. Think of the village.
The village. This is crazy. How am I supposed to just... Look, kid, we borrowed a lot of dough to make this happen. If the mixer gets called off, we're $1 million in the hole.
In other words, I'd be happy to help my community any way I can.
Yeah! Let's get this party started! Yeah! We'll seal your engagement at the community center.
Young couple.
This is gonna be great! We're gonna be so freaking happy!
Man, what a crazy day. Where's Ringo?
I put her up in the guest room. Poor dear was exhausted.
I'll bet. Guess today was a pretty big shock to her system, too.
Don't worry, though. I've got a bed ready for you.
Yeah?
Takes you back, doesn't it? In you go!
Crap!
Son-in-law.
You locked the door? What if I have to pee?
Memory lane, huh? Remember back in the day how you'd always wet the bed?
Gee, thanks. Damn, should have known. Towns like this, there's nothing they won't do to counteract the declining birth rate. I'm essentially breeding stock to these people.
So, you know, I have kind of a suggestion to make if you're open to it. It's actually a swell idea.
Oh, yeah? Go on.
Well, if you, I mean, you and me, made, you know, like a baby, my folks would get off our back. So,
What? What? What?
just think about it for a sec. They're really only rushing us because there ain't no babies around. If we got started making them one, they'd change their tune in a heartbeat, right?
Yeah, not the problem. Forget it. That is not a viable solution, period.
Oh, come on, Kosuku. You like kids, don't you? Yeah? Don't be a grump. Look at you. You'd be a great dad, and you know it. In fact, our kid would probably be your spitting image. Wouldn't that be super duper cute?
You're serious.
Of course I am. Hey, remember when your parents first brought you over? We were little. I can see it like it was yesterday. There you were, hiding behind your mom and dad, not looking up at me even once.
What did you expect? I was scared. We just up and moved on a whim. I had no idea what was going on.
I know. It's just the expression on your face always stuck with me. Kind of like you were halfway between tears and a tantrum. See, I knew right then I could never leave you alone. You need me. Or someone, at least. Might as well be me. Thing is, I want to be there for you.
Look,
Bubba! Sissy! We want to sleep here with you tonight.
Sure, why not? Huh?
Yeah, cool beans. We'll have a slumber party. Just like the old days. Yay!
Good morning.
Good morning, my darling Kotan. Back after a while.
Tsukasa and me are making arrangements for the wedding. Your loving wife. They're really gonna go through with this, aren't they?
Morning.
Oh, hey, morning. Did you sleep okay?
Where's the gang?
Huh? Oh, the day starts super early on a farm. Hey, what would you say to me giving you a little tour?
Cool. Everybody's so hard at work already.
If there's one hard and fast rule in the country, it's get your work in while the weather's nice. Uncle Kiichi lives by that. He's always the first one up, also the last guy to call it a day. One of his prize-winning tomatoes. Here, try a bite. Good, right? He uses a special technique in everything. Too bad he won't be able to pass it down to future generations.
Wait, he can't?
Not a lot of people left in rural places like this. The old ways have been on the downswing for a while now.
I wonder.
Huh?
What do you think came first, the chicken or the egg? Are people leaving because farming's not popular? Or is it the other way around? Maybe farming's losing its appeal for people because so many farmers are calling it quits. If there was a way to make it all attractive again, people would start moving back out to the country in droves.
Make farming attractive. That must be what Tsukasa's trying to get at. Can't really blame the girl for trying, huh?
You know Peachy's oldest daughter? Well, just like that, she's back, stirring up all manner of heaven only knows what.
That's the Union Chief and the Mayor.
Oh, I heard. The General thinks she can bring in a lot of new blood. Like they won't pick up and leave at the first sign of trouble. Remember that family came up from the city once upon a time? Ada, I think the name was? It'll be that all over again. What's the verdict on Peachy's girl? She abandoned ship once. Stands to reason she'll do it again. Guarantee you her enthusiasm won't survive the month. Well, now, you ask me, that's being right generous.
What do they mean it'll be that all over again? Kosuku, I want to see your house. I'm talking to you.
There's nothing to see. It's there, it's just not a house anymore.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Can we not go there, please? It's not a pleasant story.
Jerk.
But...
Jerk.
Huh?
So Minori would know what you were talking about, but you won't go there with me? It's totally unfair.
My parents got the farming bug when I was little. Thought it was the end-all be-all. One day, they just up and moved here. Hauled stakes from the big city with me in tow. Only took them a season to figure out they'd bitten off more than they could chew.
What happened?
In so many words, the tomato crop they were banking on failed. Put them in so much debt they couldn't get out from under it. To make ends meet, Mom took a part-time job. Dad was always off somewhere away from home trying to scare up capital. That was the big irony. The more they tried to salvage the farm, the less they could be here to tend the damn thing. When Mom buckled under the stress and had a nervous breakdown, Dad traveled further and further away from home to try to scrounge up money for medical bills. Eventually I saw him less and less, until...
Till what?
Till the morning Mom's poor old heart finally gave out. That's when Dad said to hell with the farm and left Ioi for good. Haven't seen him since. Yeah, so in come Uncle Kiichi and Auntie Hisako, who took me under their wing and raised me as their own.
And Minori?
Huh?
What is she to you?
Well,
Bubba! What you doing?
Showing my pal Ringo here the sights. This is the best view in the village.
I want to show you how many exercise stamps I've collected. Me too. Look, I have a whole big box.
Good morning.
Hey, come on, where are your manners, guys?
Are you a princess? 'Cause you look like one.
Yeah.
Seriously?
How come? Why is a real-life princess staying in a house like ours?
Oh,
It's summer vacation.
Princesses get summer vacation too?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but what country are you princess of?
It's called Yucatania.
Where's that?
Well, it's kind of in the heart of your awesome grown-up friend here.
Do you have like a job there and stuff?
I'm responsible for all the cuteness.
Can I be the person who carries the back of your dress when you walk? Me too, me too.
I can't think of anybody better.
Yay! Your Highness, you have to see something really cool.
Whoa, hold up.
The little ones have sure taken a shine to our guest.
She's a princess. We're her retainers.
Is that a fact now?
Hey, when you're done with that, I'd love to show you a sending off.
Oh, what? So where are we going?
To the river.
What's there to do down there?
What's there to do? Float paper lanterns downstream. It's a sending off ceremony.
Let me. I want to put one in by myself. Me too.
Now, kiddos.
Careful where you step, don't fall in.
I've got this, thank you. Now, the important part. Say goodbye to your ancestors. They gotta hear ya.
Sing 30.
We can move to a better spot if you want. I know a place with a way better view. nice swell, fasting. I bet it shaves years off. Not that you have that many years on your back to shave off in the first place, of course. But you know what'll work even better? Going organic!
I've been trying so hard to stay disciplined.
You're a terrible influence. Please stop looking at me like that.
Sorry, love. Old habits die hard. Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. Is the seat taken?
No, please. Be my guest.
Oh my, are we predictable?
Of the fire!
So anyway, they were all up in arms about the skirt being too short.
See, I'm in a better place about my legs now. Skinny jeans. That's the goal.
I gotta do something to make big swallow by the generation gap. Hey there, hungry? Made fresh by the Ioi Wives Association.
Oh, how cute! That smell really takes me back.
Kind of reminds me of cafeteria food.
I know, right? Like whale fritters.
Fritters? Do what?
Just where did you go to school that they serve you whale?
My grandparents used to eat that kind of stuff.
Miss Becky, no!
It's too late. I felt back as long as I could stand. I must unleash.
Crap, not that. Anything with that.
Body rush dimension! Believe it or not, home skillets, like before the dot-com bust was all that in a bag of chips.
Okay, is it just me or did it get seriously 90s up in here?
What would you really want? I'll tell you what I want.
Sweet. Let me go get us all some refills.
No, you don't, skinny jeans.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah, it was. So, what brings a lady like you to a country mixer like this? I mean, farming so yesterday, right?
Oh no, farming's awesome, really. Hunky men working with their hands. Girls love that whole thing right now. I guarantee you every woman here is in the market for a farm boy.
But what's the appeal? It's not like there's any money working the soil. Just backbreaking labor, sun up to sundown.
Oh, come on. It's exotic. At least it is when you're from the big city.
Really? But, I mean, I'd think the big city'd be more exotic than a pile of dirt like this, right? This is Nowheresville.
Are you kidding? You have no idea what it's like in the city. There's traffic congestion, office politics, sexual harassment suits, dog-eat-dog corporate takeovers. A real farm beats a cube farm any day. At least here you're not just a cog in a machine.
Huh.
Sorry. But you see my point, don't you? Friends of yours?
I'm his queen. And I'm his knocked-up wife.
How's it going, folks? We good? Y'all enjoying yourselves or what? How about a little game to loosen things up? Maybe spice this party up a notch. It's time to give our first impressions. Here's how it goes. I'll unveil a word from the easel and ask who's the most whatever the word happens to be, okie doke? Then you point to the person in your group you think that applies to.
Oh, this'll be fun. I'm liking this.
All right, round one, go. Let's see now. Who's the cutest?
Yeah, you got it.
Come on, silly. Which of us you gonna point to? Yeah, you gotta pick one.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious who I'm gonna go.
Oh, that's so adorable. My honey baby shy.
Sounds like things are really starting to heat up out there, huh? Moving on up to round two. Who at your table is the kindest?
Sweet pea, you must be exhausted. Why don't you let me give you a massage? Uh-oh. Somebody looks thirsty. Baby, want a drink?
Sure, why not? Thank you.
Here, bottoms up, darling. So, who is it?
Forfeit!
Next up, who in your group is the chubbiest?
Oh, no. Be nice. Didn't your mother teach you not to lie?
Don't get defensive. So you've packed on a few pounds since coming here. There's no shame in that.
Things are really popping now. Shoulders back. Who's the flattest?
Me! You can roll two on this chest. Huh?
Okay, folks, we're about to get real up in here. Bring your A game. It's the final round. Who's
Don't keep us in suspense!
Who's the person you most want to marry and spend the rest of your life with?
Kosaku. Koton. Pick one.
Geez, nothing like putting me on the spot, huh?
I choose
Enough of this, huh? Shouldn't I technically be in a hakama anyway?
We had you in one of those for the engagement ceremony. For the wedding, we want more of an East meets West kind of thing.
Are you out of your mind? You want to kick off my married life by pissing off the local gods?
I'm begging you here, Kosuke. Please.
Can I at least ask you a question first? Why'd you come back here? You hated this town. You'd been chomping at the bit to leave since I've known you.
The world's too small.
Huh?
No matter how far you go, you always end up back where you started or someplace just like it. Wherever you run to, there's always something holding you down. Always someone pissed at you.
She abandoned ship once. Stands to reason she'll do it again.
Hell, you run long enough. Pretty soon you find out you're just running in place. Deal is, sometimes the only way to get where you're going is to face where you're from. Think about it. You a runner?
I don't know.
Attention, everyone. Attention, please. The Nakazawa Hata wedding ceremony begins now. Before we bid welcome to the bride and groom, allow me to introduce their friends, Ringo Kinoshita and Becky Natsumi, our stunning bridesmaids. And the bride's darling little sisters, Takumi and Akina, who are thrilled to be our flower girls.
Erectile dysfunction, emotional unavailability, wandering eyes, passive aggression, breakdown of communication, backbiting, in-laws.
Welcome to matrimony!
Now, if you join me, let's give a warm round of applause to our groom. Next, the gorgeous young bride-to-be, escorted by one very proud papa.
Oh, wow. She looks beautiful.
They met, I presume, like many of you here, as children. Kosuke moved to Iowa with his parents who came to our humble little village with big dreams and a lot of heart. Sadly, before the family could realize its ambitions of living off the land, Kosuke's beloved mother passed away. Minori was a beacon and pillar of strength for the bereft young boy.
She's right. Minori was always there for me when things got rough.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, we ask with a prayer in our hearts that you give your blessing. That you recognize and let be fulfilled the love these two earnest souls have for each other. A love that has triumphed over grief and made them strong.
Please, son, take care of my precious little girl. Treat her like the best friend she is.
Hang on. Does this mean we're not going to be best friends anymore?
What?
I want to be your best friend. You can't have more than one. Oh, sweetie, don't worry. Nothing's really going to change. He's still going to love you like he always has. It's just that Well, when two people marry, they've got to be best friends. That's how it works, okay? But we're still buddies with you.
No!
Aku?
I'm his best friend. You don't have to get married.
Yeah, we kind of do. I'm having his baby.
No, you're not. You're just saying that.
Huh?
I know the difference between a baby and a kangaroo.
What on earth?
Surely it's too small to be a kangaroo.
Exactly what are you people trying to pull?
Okay, everyone, please settle down. We're trying to have a wedding here.
I don't think you're trying to have a wedding at all.
What is the meaning of this? What have you tricked us all into?
This whole thing's a lie.
But that speech, it was so heartfelt.
No, wait,
I demand an explanation immediately.
Do these kids even know each other? No, when they were children, my buddy.
Wait.
Forgive me! I'm sorry. If you're looking for someone to blame, it's me. From beginning to end, this whole stupid fiasco has been my fault. It was never meant to go this far. What started as a dumb joke went off the rails and just spun completely out of control. I was scared. My back was against the wall. My only option was to see it through to the end.
Hooligan! So you string us along? Oh, well done. Bang up job representing your town.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truth is, I hated this town! I got dragged here. No one gave me a say. I was a kid. My parents were intent on becoming farmers, and I was going to be a part of it, whether I liked it or not. I watched as their dreams crumbled, as good, clean living chewed them up and spat them out. We weren't even a family anymore when it was all over. I was left behind. Only thing for me to do was take up farming. It's hard work, especially when you don't want to do it. All I ever thought about was the day when I could finally leave. But through it all, there was one person who gave me hope. A pop singer. Her songs, her TV shows, all of it was magical. The big city life she always sang about seemed so far away, so perfect. I wanted to be a part of it. Thinking about her got me through the worst of times. She buoyed me up. Yeah, that's right. I hated living in this town. It's tiny, impoverished, in the middle of nowhere. But then, she came here. She saw, and for some crazy reason, she loved everything about it. She opened my eyes to the beauty of Aioi, and suddenly, the things I spent half my life waiting to get away from felt as magical as her voice. Give me this view and the clean air any day. Any village that raised you must be wonderful. That's what she said to me, and for the first time, I understood. Country life shaped me into who I am. Look around you. Warts and all this little backwater town inspired me to put myself on the line to try and convince you to love it. Look, you seem like nice people, and I'm not proud that I fooled you. The point I'm trying to make is, I've learned there's actually a lot to love about this little place. That's all I wanted to say. Ringo.
Hey.
Minori?
So, I guess you really prefer Ringo over me after all, now don't you? She was the one who made life bearable, not me.
It's not like that. This isn't about choosing one. It's about finding the middle ground. You see? We don't need to shun the city for the country or vice versa. We just need to connect them. The country feeds the city and reminds people of their roots. The city gives people something to aspire to. A bird needs two wings to fly. We need each other to survive. Why feel we have to favor one over the other when the whole point is to have both? When you stop and think about it, all of human history has been building up to this. See? We need one another. You, Minori, and you, Ringo. It's like I'm the bird, and you two are my wings.